nothing more. Yet when you revolve it slowly, an unending series of complicated patterns appear. Always changing, never the same. On this midnight of December 10th, 1944, the mind of Ted Stratton, as it struggles for consciousness, is like a kaleidoscope. One of the patterns is this.
Hello, darling.
Norma's party at her house, high on the hill in Marin County, looking down on San Rafael and San Francisco Bay. And Larry Craig, handsome, talented Larry, playing Chopin waltzes on the piano. A pleasant pattern, Ted. Bright reds and yellows, sparkling, cheerful. And with Norma at your side, complete. But the design's starting to change. The reds and yellows are fading. And deep blues and purples are creeping in.
Ted Stratton, you're being entirely ridiculous.
Ridiculous, my foot. This is the first time, Nora. I'm getting a little tired of it.
What are you trying to say?
I'm simply suggesting that your relationship with your virtuoso friend in there is slightly more intimate than pupil and teacher.
Ted.
It's been going on for weeks, hasn't it?
You know what you're saying.
Sure. Why don't you tell me? Why don't you come right out and spill it? It was all a big mistake getting engaged. That's me, Stratton, the mistake. No runs, no hits, one error.
Ted, you're drunk.
So what? What else can I do? Can't play the piano like Mr. Craig? Gotta do something?
You have to shout?
Yes.
You can make a bigger fool of yourself by walking in there and telling everybody. Yes, why don't you do it upright? Make a real party out of it.
You know, that's an idea.
A deeper pattern, Ted. Deep blues and purples. And the green tinge of jealousy mixed with the sound of party talk and the taste of champagne. The kaleidoscope in your mind slowly turns and the pattern gets still darker. Norma's party for you. And there she is again, at Ted's side, gazing at him like a crooner-struck Bobby Soxer as he plays. Then the pattern turns red.
Shut up, Craig! I could kill you, Craig. Do you hear me? I could kill you.
Nothing now. Just blackness. No colors. No pattern. It's cool, quiet, except for the monotonous moan of the foghorn down at the point near San Quentin Prison. Cool, peaceful. The fog has turned to a drizzle, and it feels good on your head, clears your mind, takes away the nagging ache. Open your eyes, Ted. Look around.
Where am I?
Black, swirling fog, everything black. Can't even see the moon. It's almost raining. You're wet and cold. Raise your head. A hot knife jabs at me. Breathe in that cool air and try again. You're in an automobile. An open convertible. A string of yellow lights over to the left, wavering like a clothesline in a high wind, finally settles into... Yes, Ted, you must have stopped here on the way home from Norma's party.
Party? Yeah, party. What am I doing here? The car, who's... Larry's. I'm in Larry's car.
Alone in Larry's open convertible. Remember Larry? You could kill him. It's just what you said, wasn't it? You could kill him.
Where's Larry? Gotta find Larry. Go back. Go back to Norman's. No. Wait a minute. Not yet. Better check first. Telephone.
Down the highway, a half mile, Martinelli's Roadhouse. You can call her from there. She'll probably laugh and tell you Larry is pacing the floor, wondering what happened to his car.
What do you want to drink,
Oh, I think I'll have a daiquiri, darling. Oh.
Come on, Leona.
That man, he...
What'll you have, mister?
Mind if I use your telephone?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Thanks.
Sorry. Around the corner to the right. This is the house phone.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hello, Norma. Never mind that. Tell me, where's Larry?
Why, isn't he with you?
What do you mean?
I thought he was. He left right after you did.
He left?
Naturally. What else could he do after that horrible scene? You must have been out of your mind.
Tell me exactly what happened, Norma.
I don't want to discuss it.
You've got to.
You have a lot of apologizing to do, Ted Stratton.
That's not important now.
Well, maybe not to you, but what have you been doing for this?
Norma, will you please tell me what happened?
Well, after you did all those terrible things right in front of everybody about wanting to kill him, you grabbed your hat and walked out. You just stood around looking embarrassed and...
How long after I left?
Listen, you must have seen him down at the highway.
I must have seen him down by the highway.
Ted, where are you? Hello? Hello, Ted. Hello? Operator. Operator.
I must have seen him down by the highway.
Signal. Signal. What's in a name? The name Signal. Well, for instance, Signal Oil Company sponsors the Whistler. In addition, for 14 years, the name Signal has stood for the finest petroleum products that money can buy. But most important today, Signal Go Farther gasoline is helping Western drivers stretch their gas stamps. For it's true, you still go as far as before the war with Signal. And I'll tell you why. You see, modern gasolines are composed of many ingredients, each of which does a specific job. For instance, the very volatile, highest octane components, such as isopentane, give pep and anti-knock. And these are the ingredients reserved for war. That's why Signal Oil Company frankly admits no gasoline today can give you all the brilliant performance you found in pre-war Signal gasoline, and which you'll enjoy again in even further improved Signal post-war gasoline. But other ingredients give mileage, and these components are still in the famous Signal formula. In fact, additional new hydrocarbons rich in mileage have even been added. That's why more and more wise drivers who keep track of their mileage are finding it's as true today as before the war. You do go farther with Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
Ted Stratton stands in the telephone booth of the Roadhouse for over a minute, receiver in hand, staring dully at the phone dial, trying to think, trying to remember what happened after he left Norma's party. Nothing, no dice. Just the red rage at Larry before he walked out, then blackness, a blank, until he opened his eyes in Larry's car parked at the edge of the highway.
Norma says I left, and Larry left right after me. Just after, in front of everybody, I said I wanted to kill him. It's impossible. I couldn't have.
But that's not what you told everybody, is it, Ted? That's the one thing you do remember. You could kill him.
No!
Easy, Ted. That's only your reflection in the big mirror on the wall. No wonder they jumped when you walked into the bar. Clothes torn to shreds, an ugly gash over your right eye. Larry must have been tougher than you figured. Look at your right hand, Ted, swollen up like a bunch of bananas. Better get out of here.
I tell you, I know. I don't know what he looks like, but... call you back. Well, get your call through okay, brother?
Yeah, thanks.
Just a minute. You look like you could use a drink.
Thanks, no,
Hello?
What?
That's Rose. Sings with the band weekends. Maybe I can set you both up, huh?
Oh, that would be a swell idea, mister.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry.
Oh, don't be that way.
He's just playing hard to get. Come on, pal. I feel generous. This one's on the house.
He doesn't do that for everyone. How about
I
it?
gotta go, I tell you.
Oh, just one.
Get out of my way, let me go!
You're trying to push me.
Hey! What are you doing? Tire. Let the air out of the tire. Trying to stall me. No time. Fix it later. I gotta go.
They're onto it already. You're sure of it. You can see tomorrow morning's headlines. Bodies found on highway, attacked by unknown assailant. Police searching Marin County for murderer. That's why the bartender was wise, trying to stall you. Lucky you caught part of that phone call he was making. Thought that flat tire would stop you today. Can't go much farther, though. It's in shreds already. Look, the service station down at the junction. You've got to take a chance. You're lucky. No customers.
Yes, sir?
Got a flat tire.
Yeah, so I
I gotta change it in a hurry. Could you help?
Sure, got the dolly right here. Have it all for the gift.
I'll help you.
Here we go. There. Now.
I'll get the tire on.
Good.
Let me see, where did it...
There it is on the floor under the steering wheel. Must have been using it tonight, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Pick it up, Ted. The feel of it in your hand. Familiar, isn't it? Part of that hazy pattern in your mind. You have used it tonight, positive. You can feel it in your right arm, swinging the iron bar hard through the air, landing with a sickening thud on someone's head. There's no doubt anymore.
You must have been crazy to run on a tire like that. Good one, too. But he had tread left. Ain't fit for the junk heap now, though.
I was alone on the highway. I didn't have a jacket.
Yeah, alone? Couldn't have waited long. Every cop in the county's on the road tonight. He'd give you a hand, you know.
What did you say?
Why, cops. Must be 1,000 of them tonight, passing by the station. Won't say nothing about what's up, but I can tell they're looking for someone.
They're looking for someone, huh?
Yeah, a lot like the night they escaped over San Quentin a few years back.
Yeah, maybe so. Can you hurry a little?
Yeah, sure. Say, where you going?
San Francisco.
Good. I'll ride across the bridge with you.
Who?
Hello, officer. Just fixing up the man's tire. Be ready in a shake. I didn't mean to scare you, buddy. McGregor, State Patrol. Left my partner around the corner in the car. Got to pick up another one to San Francisco. Okay?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you said you were going to San Francisco, didn't you?
I meant that... Okay. I'm going to San Francisco.
Nice night for ducks.
Yeah, kind of wet.
Due to bust loose with some real rain any minute. Say, you ever thought of putting that top up?
Huh? Oh, yeah, the top.
This is one of them fancy automatic ones, isn't it?
Yeah, automatic.
Well, how about putting it up?
Well, it doesn't work. It's broken.
Oh? Pull into that toll plaza for a second, will you? I want to check with the boys.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, Mac. Wet enough for you? Yeah. I was just... Who's this? Guy's giving me a ride into town. Left Charlie with a patrol car. Gonna pick up another one at headquarters.
I see. Come into the toll room a second, will you? Something I'd like you to look at.
Sure. I'll be right with you, buddy.
This ought to be it, Ted. You can see them in the glass-enclosed toll room looking at a paper, then at you arguing about something. Maybe you can run for it. No. Look at that motorcycle cop up in front. He's looking at you, too. And there must be 5 of them behind you, all waiting. But don't sit there and shake. Do something. Wipe the seat off. Anything. Ought to be a rag in the glove compartment. There. Now what? Oh, yes, you're cold. Get that blanket out of the back seat. Your heart stops cold, then races like a trip hammer. There, under the blanket, in back, huddled on the floor, is a body. A foot with the gray suede black leather shoes sticking out from under the blanket.
Wait a minute, Mac.
All right. You can see for yourself. Well?
Huh. You're right, Mac.
Sure.
Wrong guy.
Okay, see you in an hour or so. Come on, buddy, let's get going.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry about that last. Eddie's a new man.
Eddie? What do you mean?
Well, the guy at the plaza. New guy. Got the jitters, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like everybody's got the jitters tonight. You stopped at Martinelli's about a half hour ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to make a phone call.
Martinelli's got the jitters, too. Called headquarters about you.
Me? How come?
Well, he happened to know we were after a big duck tonight. Thought you were it. So did Eddie. Just like I've been telling the chief. You only ask for trouble when you tip off the amateurs.
Say you're after someone?
Yeah.
Who?
I was just saying it don't pay to tip off the amateurs. Hey, pick it up a little, will you? I'm getting wet. Maybe this blanket in the back.
Wait a minute, no.
What was that?
Nothing.
That was close. The other blanket on top of the seat, remember? And he didn't look down. It can't last much longer, Ted. You're ready to drive the car off the road, anything, but you haven't a chance on the Golden Gate Bridge. Cops at both ends and 200 feet down to the water on either side.
That crazy idiot. Follow him.
Huh?
Hurry up. That car, he must have been doing 70. We can catch him at the toll station. That's good for 30 days. He's got to slow up for the toll station.
He's going right through.
Follow him. We might catch him at the signal.
Maybe this is your chance, Ted. You'll get him out of the car anyway while he's writing out the ticket. Your luck's holding out.
I know. What a angle with that truck at the intersection. Slow down. I'm going to teach that guy a lesson. Pull up here. Okay. I better get out your side. Up against the pole.
Stick around. All right, everybody. One side. Who's the driver of this car? All right.
It's your only chance, Ted. Mingle with the crowd for a minute, 2 minutes, 3. He's busy now, taking names and numbers, writing out citations.
Don't argue with me. When you passed us on the bridge, you were doing 70. You're plenty lucky nobody was killed. Why, I'd just as soon hang 20 years for manslaughter on your neck as swat a fly. And don't give me any more back talk. You can save it for the judge.
He's forgotten about you, Ted. Ease back toward the car now. He can't see you with people crowding around him. There you are. All set now. Get everything ready. Once you step on that starter, you'll have to move fast. Okay, the switch.
The keys. Where are the keys? I had them. I left them.
Going somewhere, buddy?
No,
Shut up. Jerry.
Yeah, Mike.
Take over, will you? I gotta get down to the station.
Okay.
All right, get going. Here's the keys. I don't play hunches very often, but when I do, I'm usually right. Start the car.
Listen, I'm late now.
You'll be funny late tonight, brother. You know, there could be a million reasons why you've got an egg on your noggin. Black eye, torn clothes. There might even be a reason why you ain't even got a registration on the steering wheel. Maybe it ain't back from Sacramento. Maybe you just bought the car. Maybe you lost it. Okay, so I pass him up.
Listen, officer, you're right. It isn't my car. It belongs to a friend of mine. Girl in San Rafael, Norma Schaefer. I bought it
Shut
tonight.
up. I ain't finished. And I ain't saying I'm right.
Listen, you can phone
I
it.
said shut up. All right. So I pass up the black eye and the torn clothes and no registration, figuring you got good reasons. But there just ain't a good reason for a guy riding around on a rainy night with a top down.
I said it didn't work.
Maybe it doesn't. I can be wrong. Give it a try.
Oh, where? I don't know.
You don't know how, huh?
She didn't tell me.
It's very simple, pal. All you gotta do is this. And up she comes. I was right, wasn't I?
Oh, listen, I can explain.
You'll have a chance to explain. Don't worry. Only it looks to me like maybe you didn't want to seem too strange to the car with a copper sitting next to you. Maybe you borrowed it without bothering to tell the guy who owns it, huh?
You seem to know all about it.
Still guessing. Like I told you, we're after a big duck tonight, but I ain't above hauling in a car snitcher on the side.
And there went your last chance, Ted. You may as well give up. Still the works. You were out of your head, maybe a complete insanity. You're in a locked room at the station now, and the car is safe in the garage downstairs. It's only a matter of time until someone looks under the blanket on the floor in the bag. 2 a.m. 2 hours since you woke up with the rain in your face, parked on the highway. You're too tired to care now. Your head feels full of broken bottles. You wish they'd call Norma and get it over with. Find out from her that it's Larry's car. The same Larry Craig they found on the highway.
Okay, Stratton.
Huh?
We finally reached her.
Norma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me, Stratton, why did you give me the bum steer?
What?
Why did you tell me it was her car? She told us who it belonged to.
I thought you would. What next?
Just a little friendly advice. Next time, tell the truth and you'll save yourself a lot of trouble.
What do you mean next time?
Next time you pick up a cop in a borrowed car. Okay, you can go.
You mean I can leave?
Sure, unless you want to spend the night here. Come on. Hey, what's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing.
Down the stairway here to the garage. Here's your car.
Oh, say, Mac, will you hold it a minute?
Hmm?
I didn't get this baby logged. Thought you were going to be here longer.
Yeah, so did I.
I got the motor number and description, but I got to check the luggage compartment. Just a sec. Yeah, looks okay. Seems pretty silly, but these things are important sometimes. Now the back seat.
There's nothing there.
Just checking. Blanket.
No, not the...
What's the matter with him?
He passed out. What's under that blanket?
Nothing.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending of tonight's story. Meantime, a word about a way you can add actually thousands of miles to the life of your aging tires through a service offered by Signal gasoline dealers. I'm talking about scientific tire switching. You see, tests prove that the right rear tire gets almost 3 times as much wear as the left front, and the left rear gets 50% more wear than the right front. That's why tires should be switched at least every 4,000 miles, or oftener if you drive on bad roads. Your Signal dealer knows the proper method of crisscrossing tires to get maximum wear from each one, including the spare. And while the tires are being switched is an ideal time to have them thoroughly examined, so any small injuries can be found and repaired before they spread and perhaps ruin the tire. Here again, your Signal dealer is completely equipped to give you the finest in modern tire repair, whether it's a small patch or a full recap. You see, those friendly dealers displaying Signal's yellow and black circle sign are much more than just a place to get Signal Go Farther gasoline and fine Signal lubrication. Each Signal dealer has a complete line of automotive services and fine accessories to help your car run better, look better, and last longer. And now, back to the Whistler.
It was too much, Ted. Too much to take right from the start. You were hanging by a thread from the moment you opened your eyes at midnight on the highway. You welcomed the sea of blackness that engulfed you when Wilbur lifted the edge of the blanket in the police garage. It was rest at last and peace. You finally open your eyes in a white hospital room with a white hospital smell in the air. The first thing you see is a pair of shoes underneath the bed next to you. The black and gray suede shoes. Remember?
But he will be all right, Uncle.
Sure. He just needs a good rest.
Norma?
Ted?
Norma.
Oh, Ted. Oh, I'm so sorry about everything. It was my fault.
Norma, those shoes.
They're keeping him in the next room. There's an officer with him all the time.
And brother, when you slug him, they stay slugged. He's got a fractured skull.
Oh, Larry, come on in. He's awake.
Hello, hero. How do you feel?
Larry.
I was just checking our victim.
Huh? Oh, what?
Okay, so he's your victim. But I softened him up for you. You must have done the trick with that tire iron, huh?
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
convict, dear. Don't you remember?
No, convict.
Hey, he doesn't remember. Maybe that's why you were playing games with me.
Well, in case you don't know it, Ted, he would have killed me if it weren't for you. He had me on the ropes down at the car when you came up from behind. The last thing I remember is you shoving me into the bushes and taking him on, gun and all, with that tire iron.
Oh.
And maybe you don't think you made a monkey out of me, riding into San Francisco with a guy tucked away in the back seat all the time. He must have come to and crawled out when we stopped at the accident, I guess. But Jerry nailed him before he'd gone 100 yards.
But, Ted, dear, why in the world did you have to try to take him in by yourself? Why didn't you come back to the house and telephone?
Wait a minute. I remember. I stuck him in the back seat, took off. I started to pass out. Pulled over on the shoulder.
But, darling...
Don't ask him why, Norma. You may as well get used to the fact that the guy just liked to do it the hard way.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal, gasoline, and motor oil.
Now hands that delicious can feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
I came across Mr. Kipling in the meadow by the church. If I've painted that spire once, he said, I've painted it 12 times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, when it
Tip of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a Salon Pet Paul Pet. Pet care with a Salon Pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
We present My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denny. This is the story of Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, the record of a happy marriage. Two people who live together and like it. The comfortable front bedroom of the comfortable suburban home of the Cougats doesn't look very comfortable this morning. Articles of clothing are strewn about the floor and across the bed. George hurriedly plows through the debris getting dressed, while Liz tries to cram all of their things into 3 suitcases.
Liz, dear, what's all this stuff you're packing? We're only spending the weekend at your mother's, not the whole summer.
Well, I'm only taking the bare necessities. Slacks, sunsuit, a few dresses, shoes, cosmetics, hose, undies.
Well, what have you packed for me?
Your toothbrush and trunks.
Is that all?
I want you to get a good tan.
Pack some clothes for me, Scatterbrain.
I wish you were driving out to Mother's with me, George.
No, it's impossible, darling. Can't miss my board meeting.
I wonder what the surprise can be that Mother's been telling us about.
I'm afraid to guess. Her last surprise was the wrestler she was sponsoring. Remember him? He called himself the Hawk. Oh, what a wrestler.
Yeah, in his first match, the Hawk flew clear out of the ring.
Well, if she has another wrestler, I'll just throw him out of the house. Woody? Evidently, you've never heard of Gorgeous George.
You are gorgeous, George.
Finish your packing.
Where's my new bathing suit? I can't find it.
Your new bathing suit? Well, maybe a moth had a spare second and ate it.
Here it is, and it isn't that skimpy.
It's shameful.
You're too prudish.
You're too nudish.
You should see Alice Sturm's bathing suit. She got arrested at the beach.
Must be pretty bad.
Oh, it was. But they couldn't prosecute.
Why not?
No evidence. Which nightgown should I take? My canary yellow or my parrot green?
What about your goose chartreuse? Well, gotta run now, honey. See you tonight. Drive carefully.
George Cougat, don't you criticize my driving. I'm a good driver.
Sure, honey. You've never driven up a telephone pole.
Of course not.
Anyway, not to the top.
Ha ha, very funny. I read in a magazine the more accidents were caused by men than by women.
Yeah? When did you read that?
The other day while I was driving downtown.
Liz, darling.
Mother, you look marvelous, so young and healthy.
Oh, it's this country life, dear. I found there's nothing better than fresh milk and clean soil.
Well, it's certainly done a lot for you.
Yes. Makes a wonderful mud pack. Where's George?
Well, he had to attend a board of directors meeting. He'll be up later.
Oh, they're having them during the day now. That's nice. Your father always had to go to the board meetings at night.
At night?
Yes, poor dear. Tell me, are they still holding them at the Whoopee Club?
No, Mother. Now the bubble dancer comes to the bank.
Oh.
Mom, what's this big surprise of yours? I've been wondering about it all the way up here.
Oh, well, see if you can guess.
Well, some of the things you do, Mother, I'm almost afraid to guess.
Oh.
Let's see now. Pole vaulting?
No.
Motorcycle hill climbing?
No.
Skywriting?
Oh, no, you're way off.
Well, I'll have to think of something a little more sensible.
But this is very sensible.
Chickasaw Indian tap dancing.
Oh, Liz, really? Chickasaw Indian tap dancing. Oh, I wonder if they teach that at Arthur Murray's.
Now, we're not talking about Arthur Murray. What's your surprise?
Well, you'd better sit down.
I don't need to sit down. What is it?
I'm going to get married. Well, I see you decided to sit down.
I always do when my knees buckle.
You seem so surprised, dear. I suppose you thought that I was too old to get a husband.
I thought no such thing. You're very beautiful.
Oh, I do have a few wrinkles, though. Of course, just on the outside.
That's right, Mother. And they're just happy little crow's feet.
Oh, I know you're going to love your new father, Liz.
Well, tell me all about him. Who is he? Where'd you meet him? What's he like?
Well, his name is Daniel Carson, and I met him in Houston. Oh, he's a real Texan, Liz. He's just like Gary Cooper. Not quite that tall, of course, and a little older, and he wears bifocals.
Oh, but he's just like Gary Cooper.
Well, they're both men.
Well, he sounds grand, darling. How'd you meet him?
I was walking past the theater, and as he rushed up to buy his ticket, he knocked me down. He was in quite a hurry. It was a Randolph Scott picture.
He really did sweep you off your feet.
Skinned both my elbows. He apologized, and he asked me to see the picture with him. But, of course, a young girl couldn't accept an invitation from a man she didn't know.
Of course not.
But I'm not a young girl, so I accepted.
Mother, do you suppose this man could be after your money? Not that you aren't beautiful.
Oh, no, dear. He's quite wealthy himself. He owns several oil fields. Oh, he has a huge ranch, factories, and... Oh, dear.
What's wrong, Mother?
You don't suppose I'm after his money, do you?
Let's see now. You were in Houston last April. Have you been engaged all this time without telling us?
Oh, no, dear. Dan and I have been corresponding, and it just happened. He asked me in his last letter.
What'd he say?
Dan isn't a man of many words, dear. Here's his letter. You read it.
My dear Louise, howdy. Love, Dan. P.S. Will you marry me?
Oh, I've read it over and over again. I almost know it by heart. Oh, you know, he's coming in on the 5 o'clock train, Liz. And I've made all the arrangements for the church.
Now, just a minute, Mother. Before you go any further, I think we'd better have a little talk.
A talk? What about, dear?
Well, Mother, you're getting married, and I think there are a few things that you should know.
Oh, Liz, dear, Liz. Don't you remember 10 years ago when you were going to get married? Didn't I take you into the parlor for a little talk?
Yes.
Well, I haven't forgotten any of the things you told me. Oh, dear, I thought little Susan Palmer could be the flower girl, and maybe George could be the best man.
Oh.
Why, Liz, dear, what's wrong?
I'm just so happy for you.
Well, then why are you crying?
Well, you cried when I married George.
Well, that was different, dear.
Oh, Mother. My little mother.
Oh, Liz, darling, please don't cry.
Oh, Mother, I can't help it. You'll understand someday when you have one of your own.
Liz!
In here, George.
Oh, hello, honey.
Kiss. Come on, give me a kiss. Kiss. I want a kiss. Give me a kiss. What's the matter?
I never board a train when it's moving.
Well, it's standing in the station now, ready for refiring.
Nut. Okay, conductor?
Mm-hmm. Steam's way up.
Careful you don't burst your boiler.
When there's any danger, the whistle blows. Kiss me again. Watch out, George.
Can I carry your bags, ma'am?
Oh, George, wait till I tell you about Mother's secret.
Yeah, what is it?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Liz.
George, a secret's only a secret if it's kept a secret. You know about the whispering grass. The grass told it to the trees, and the trees told it to the breeze. You understand, George?
Yes, very clear. Your mother's been out in the grass whispering to trees.
Just forget about it, darling. You'll find out. Better get dressed for dinner.
Won't tell me, huh?
Uh-uh.
All right. You have your secrets. I have mine. I just thought of something. Oh, what are you laughing about?
Nothing, but if you're going crazy, I want to go with you.
I'm not going crazy, Liz. I was just thinking about the time I took Myra Ponsonby on the hayride. You've always wanted to hear what happened.
You're not going to get me to tell you Mother's secret that way.
No, of course not. Forget it, dear.
You think you're pretty sly. Who cares what happened when you went on the hayride with Myra? What could happen on a hayride? You're just trying to arouse my curiosity, but it won't work. I've gone on hayrides, lots of hayrides. They were all in the spirit of good fun. We'd go down some dark, lonely country road, stop the wagon. Some of the couples would go blackberry picking. We'd just sit there in the hay and... George Cougat, what happened on that hayride?
It's a secret, remember? The grass?
The heck with the grass. What about the hay?
Well, you tell me your secret, and I'll tell you my secret.
All right, Mother's getting married. Now what's... George, what happened?
I bit the stem off my pipe. Your mother's what?
Getting married. Now what happened on the hayride?
Oh, Jimmy Paterno dropped his cigar and we had a weenie bake instead. Now, Liz, now what's this business about your mother getting married?
Well, we're going to meet her fiancé tonight. Mother met him in April. They've been corresponding, and in his last letter, he proposed.
Where'd your mother meet him?
In Houston, in front of a theater.
You mean he picked her up?
He knocked her down first. Now hurry and get dressed, George. We want to look nice when we meet him.
All right, but I wish your mother had consulted me first. I might have refused his proposal.
I should hope so. You're already married. Mother, sit down and relax.
I can't, Liz. Dan will be here any minute.
Now, you've got to calm down, Mrs. Elliott.
Yes.
I remember how nervous I was when Liz and I got married, but I had a simple formula for overcoming it.
What was it?
He fainted.
I didn't faint. I just relaxed. All of a sudden.
I'm so nervous. I haven't been this upset since the day my scales were broken, and I thought I'd gained 200 pounds.
There's your man, Mrs. Elliott.
Now, don't all of you stare at me. I'll let him in.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Dan. Will you come in?
Reckon I will.
Are you embarrassed, Dan?
Nope. Well, reckon I'll be going now.
Dan, you just arrived.
Well, just don't know what to say, Louise. I ain't a man of many words. Had me a long-winded speech wrote down on the back of a cigarette paper. Forgot and smoked it.
Well.
Yeah.
Mother.
Oh, Liz, dear, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess we kind of forgot our manners, Louise, standing here chattering like a couple of blue jays.
Yes. Dan, this is my daughter, Elizabeth.
Hello, Mr. Carson.
Even prettier than the picture your mama sent me.
Mother sent you my picture?
Yep. Laying on a blanket, taking your bottle.
Well, I've changed quite a bit since then.
Yeah. You're a lot longer now. Got a little more hair, too.
Well, when I was a baby, I used to wear my hair very close to my head, under the skin.
I'm George Cougat, Liz's husband. How do you do, Mr. Carson?
Well, hiya, George. Say, I like the way you shake hands, real tight, like you mean it.
Oh, you have quite a grip yourself.
Yeah, hate wishy-washy shakes, like to feel a friendship there. Ain't never forgot Herb Jackson, the friendliest feller I ever met. Broke 7 bones in my hand.
We'll be having dinner in a moment, Dan. Would you care to go upstairs and wash?
No. Took care of it before I left Houston.
Well, I'd better wash. I've never been to Houston.
I got a little surprise for you, Louise.
Oh, a surprise, Dan. Well, what is it?
Oh, it's coming later. Yeah, I guess I'm ready for Chuck now.
Chuck, Mr. Carson?
Yeah, that's what we call dinner in Texas, Lizzie.
What about late at night when you go down to the icebox and sneak a snack? What do you call that?
Snuff.
Enjoy your dinner, Mr. Carson?
Oh, I reckon it did, George. Mighty fine grub.
Grub? What's grub?
Chuck.
I'm waiting for that surprise, Dan.
Well, it ought to be here in a little while, Louise.
Mr. Carson, I understand you have some oil property in Texas.
Yeah. It was originally my granddaddy's. He got it from some Indians. Swapped them for it.
Swapped them for oil property? What'd he give them? Colored beads, bits of cloth, fire water?
No, $650,000.
Did you ever meet an Indian, Mr. Carson?
Yeah, Lizzie. Sorry I did, too.
Oh, did you have trouble with him?
Kinda.
Did you kill him?
Nope.
Did you hurt him?
Kinda.
With a gun?
Nope. Backed over him in a gas station.
Mr. Carson, I understand along with your oil properties, you have quite a ranch, too.
Oh, yeah. Got me a nice big ranch. Ain't it, Louise?
It's really tremendous.
What do you call your ranch, Mr. Carson?
Dallas.
What about my surprise, Dan?
Well, it ought to be here any minute, Louise. Let's see. Well, this is sure going to be a fine wedding. A pretty bride.
And you'll be a rather handsome groom yourself, Dan.
Well, I went to a lot of trouble for the ceremony. Spent all day yesterday at the chiropractor's having my legs straightened out.
You should have kept your pants on. They're still bow-legged.
Tell me, do you have a horse, Mr. Carson?
Oh, now there's something that I like to talk about. You bet I got me a horse. His name is Shotgun.
Shotgun? Do you feed him or load him?
Oh, he's a good old horse. Had him for 18 years. Showing his age a little. Graying around the tail.
Oh, now that's nice. I think a gray tail makes a horse look distinguished.
As I always say, an old horse is just as good as a new horse.
I've never heard you say that, George.
Well, you've never been around while I was talking to an old horse.
Why don't we all go out on the porch?
Oh, I reckon that's your surprise now, Louise. Excuse me.
Oh, what do you suppose that silly boy's gotten me?
Mother, you're holding that third finger out too conspicuously.
Well, here's your surprise, Louise. Come on in, Slim.
Greetings from Texas, everybody. Gee, ho.
Slim's my old saddle buddy, Louise. He's gonna be our best man.
Oh?
Dan, you old hornswoggle son of a rattlesnake.
Slim, you old saddle sore mule buster.
You old leather-eating coyote.
You old thieving noose dodger.
You old horn toad.
You old siffy cat.
You old prairie dog.
You old...
Dan, he's going to be our best man?
Yeah, some surprise, huh, Lou? Slim, this year is Louise.
So that's her. Well, doggone. Twang my banjo, bust my britches, doggone. Gull dern, ding dong darn. Dan.
Slim says he likes your figure, Lou.
Oh, Mother's always had nice galderns.
Oh. Here's a little galdern something I brung you, Miss Lou, for when you and old Ding-Dong Dan set up galdern housekeeping. Doggone.
Thank you. Towels. How nice. Aren't they, Liz?
Oh, yes. Look, George. A set. Hers and his'n.
I'll be right back, Liz. I think we're going to need some smelling salts.
I heard that. If you don't like my vapor, just open some windows. Doggone, Dan. Who's the strawberry roll?
Oh, this is my daughter, Lizzie.
God darn it, she's pretty. A ding-dong redhead, too. Makes me want to kick off my boots and jump smack dab barefoot into a doggone tub of sow belly. Bust my britches. Bust my britches.
Bend over.
Doggone, Dan, I just can't wait no longer. I got a darn surprise for you outside. Music for your wedding.
Music, Dan?
Yeah, just a minute. Oh, I mean, just a doggone minute.
Oh, Slim, you brought the sons of the singing sagebrush.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take that sunshine away.
Wow!
Howdy, Clem.
Dan, what did Slim say about music for our wedding?
Oh, I know they ain't the best, Miss Lou, but Spade Cooley weren't available.
Oh, there ain't no finer music in the sons of the singing sagebrush.
Sing some of that there wedding music firm, sons.
I'm ahead for the last roundup. Whoa, horse. Make up your mind.
Men! Son! Mr. Carson, have you ever thought that Mrs. Elliott may have other plans for the music at her wedding?
Lou? Why, Lou is loco about the sons, ain't you, Lou?
Well, Dan, they were all right when we went to the barn dance in San Antone, but I had planned on other music for the wedding, and I more or less thought that George could be the best man.
Oh, I'm being the best man. Who's George?
I'm George.
Now, look at here, George.
Shoot him, Slim.
George is going to be the best man, aren't you, George?
I say I'm going to be the best man. What do you say, George?
Well, Liz, I think Slim really has his heart set on it.
Is this gonna be a wedding, or is this gonna be a wedding?
That's a very good question.
Well, let me hear some more of that wedding music, son.
Oh, promise me that someday you and I will take our love together to some sky.
Wahoo! Son! Oh, shut up! Shoot him, Slim! Shotgun sure would love this.
George, where are those smelling salts?
How's your mother, dear?
Doctor says she'll be all right. All she needs is quiet.
Fine. I got a room in town for the surging sons of the screaming sage.
Did they mind leaving?
Yes, I think they were a little hurt. As they walked away, they were singing something called I Don't Think They Like Us Here and I Wish We Were Back in Texas Blues.
Poor mother. The way she tried to smile when Slim brought in that box of dirt so their marriage could be held on Texas soil.
I can see the write-up of the wedding in the paper. To the soft strains of Beat My Desert Doggy 8 to the Bar, Louise Elliott and Daniel Carson were married. Well, what could possibly make Mr. Carson leave? Who is it?
It's me. It's Dan.
Well, speak of the Carson.
Hello, Liz. George.
Why, Mr. Carson, you look so sad.
Well, I can't help it, Lizzie. It's a terrible thing that's happened. Terrible thing.
Oh, Mother's going to be all right, Mr. Carson. Don't worry.
It ain't your mother. Shotgun's down with a hoof and mouth disease.
Shotgun? You're more worried about your horse than Mrs. Elliott?
Well, I reckon I'd be pretty worried about her, too, if she had hoof and mouth disease. Poor old Shotgun. I just got a phone call about him from a Western Union office. I got to go to Shotgun.
You aren't leaving?
Yeah, reckon so. But I'll always remember Louise. I'm gonna keep the picture I got of her. And I'd be obliged if she'd keep my box of dirt.
Well, I'm sure she will, Mr. Carson.
Well, goodbye, Liz. Bye, George.
Goodbye, Mr. Carson. Don't bother to shake. I'll just slam the door on my hand.
Goodbye, and I hope Shotgun gets his hoof out of his mouth.
Liz, he's gone.
And Mother has a box of dirt.
What'll she do with it?
Oh, it'll make nice Christmas presents for people who don't have dirt.
Darling, he's gone, but let's not make light of it. He was a nice old guy.
Yeah.
You don't have anything against him, do you?
Why, certainly not, George.
I hope his horse will be all right.
Be a shame if Shotgun popped off before he got back.
Liz, I can't get over the coincidence of this thing. Here we're sitting in our room, and you're saying how nice it would be if Mr. Carson left. Mm-hmm. In walks Mr. Carson. Had a phone call from Western Union, and he's leaving.
Positively amazing.
Well, I guess we can go break the news to your mother.
She already knows about it.
What?
I made the phone call from her room.
Liz.
Want to send a telegram?
No, dear. I can't sleep.
Why not?
I keep lying here waiting for you to say, George, are you asleep?
Do you love me, George?
Madly.
Would you swim oceans to be at my side?
I'd swim oceans to be at your side.
Would you climb mountains to be at my side?
I'd climb mountains to be at your side.
Would you get up and get me a glass of water?
No.
Why not?
I'm pooped from climbing those mountains and swimming those oceans.
Please get me a glass of water, George.
All right. What smells so good?
I left the top off my taboo.
I thought it was night-blooming jasmine.
Why does jasmine only bloom at night?
Oh, they have a very strong union.
I love you, George.
I love you, too.
Remember, I want cold water. That's the left faucet.
Yes, Liz, the left faucet.
Oh, George, I changed my mind. I'd like a Coke instead.
Okay. Which faucet is the Coke?
Oh, never mind. You'd have to go downstairs. I don't want you to leave me. I'll take water.
Here you are, darling.
Thanks, little cuddle puddle.
You're welcome, little drip. Good night, honey.
Good night, dear.
What's the matter, Liz? You got a feather leak in your pillow?
No. I was just thinking that I'm pretty clever. Today I figured out a way to make someone not marry someone. And if I wanted to, I could scheme a way to make someone marry someone.
You really think you could?
Mm-hmm. I did it once.
You schemed a way to make someone marry someone?
Yes.
Who?
Good night, George.
My Favorite Husband has been presented through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
If you know anything about the frontier, maybe you know my hometown, Dos Rios. I'm Chad Remington. Not alone the one practicing lawyer in town, but almost the only lawyer in the county. Our section of the country was settled by the early Spanish. And although that was in the days of the old vaqueros, the Spanish influence still is evident wherever you go. Believe me, it's not at all unusual because of it for a lawyer to get into trouble. Gun trouble. Just a while back, I was riding toward Dos Rios with Cherokee O'Bannon. He owns the town livery stable now that we've convinced him it's safer and more permanent than peddling his genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil from the back of a wagon. Well, Cherokee and I were loping along, and suddenly...
Geronimo's ghost, Chad. Did you hear what I heard?
Not only did I hear those gunshots, Cherokee, but now I can see where they came from. Hey, look over there. See that smoke rising just over the roof of that hay barn?
Why, that's that widow lady's place. What's her name? Bessie Dryden?
Yeah, that sure is Bessie's place, Cherokee. Since this sounds like a pitched battle, maybe it's open to the public. Come on. As we rounded the clump of aspens which shield Bessie's house from the road, we saw a sight which stopped us for a moment. Bessie was standing on her porch, a Winchester in her hands, its barrel aimed at two men who seemed to have stepped out of an illustration from some old Spanish book. And the team of two black horses which pulled the carriage they rode up in wore plumes over their silver-encrusted bridles. Well, Cherokee were off our horses and running toward the porch just as Bessie raised the rifle to her shoulder and took aim at the taller of the two strangers.
Blast you to blazes, I'm not telling you to get off of my place again.
Bessie! Bessie, put down that gun before someone gets hurt.
You keep out of this.
Senor, your intervention is most fortuitous. You might even have saved this woman's life.
Yeah, well, I'm well
Excuse
able
me, Bessie, excuse me, but I'm taking that rifle before it goes off again. Now, here, Cherokee, you keep an eye on it.
I'll keep an eye on her, too.
And we both keep eye on La Mujer, eh? Si, amigo?
Okay, both watch her. Now, would someone mind telling me what this is all about?
This overdressed oaf come out here and had the brass-bound gall to tell me I'd have to pay him rent for this place I homesteaded myself, or he was going to throw me off.
And despite your threats, madam, I fully intend to. This land, all of it, belongs to the Chavez family.
The Chavez family?
Perhaps I'd better introduce myself. I am Don Alfredo Chavez Nagel, recently from Santa Fe. And this is my servant, Palmero. And you, sir?
Oh, I'm Chad Remington, Mr. Nagel, and I would like to know what you mean by you own all this land. I personally know that Mrs. Dryden and her late husband homesteaded this section more than 20 years ago.
I'm not questioning the homestead. But only 2 weeks ago, this came to light.
Oh?
A grant from the King of Spain to my maternal grandfather, Don Alfredo Sepulveda Chavez y Dominguez.
Expect me to believe that?
Oh, wait, you may have to believe it, Bessie. Under the treaty by which we acquired this territory from Spain, we agreed to recognize all crown grants made by the King of Spain previously. May I see that parchment?
I have no reason not to show it to you.
Oh, thank you. It looks legitimate enough.
Are you implying that it may be illegitimate?
No, far from it. Not at all. You see, Mr. Nagel, I happen to be a lawyer.
A
by
lawyer?
nature.
Then perhaps this meeting was more fortuitous than I at first believed. Senor Remington, for 3 days, Palmero and I have been driving constantly just to come to Dos Rios for the sole purpose of perfecting my title to this land. For that reason, I am in need of an attorney. And since you are one...
Chad, if you take 5 cents of that land grabber's money,
I haven't taken anything yet, Bessie, but since from the description in this deed, Mr. Nagel may hold title not only to your property, but to most of the ranches in this valley, I think it might be good business for all of us if we did ride into my office and talk this over. Don Alfredo Chavez Nagel rode into town alongside of his overdressed driver, Palmero, and rocked Dos Rios like an earthquake. Then we went up to my office over Cherokee's livery stable. And after Nagel explained how he'd found the deed in an old trunk just a few weeks ago, he went on to tell me of his plans.
So you see, Senor Remington, it's not a matter of money with me, it's a matter of pride. Family pride.
I see.
I want this claim recognized so my sainted mother's family name of Chavez will be perpetuated.
I don't want to appear stupid about this, but if it's not a matter of money, why this shooting fray out at Bessie Dryden's?
Well, that old harridan didn't even ask how much rent I wanted before she grabbed for a gun and started shooting. You see, hers was the first place we came to on our way up from Santa Fe.
So I told Palmera to stop an order that we could get acquainted.
Well, how much money do you want for the land, Mr. Nagel?
A token, a mere nothing. $1 a year will be more than enough to compensate me financially, and at the same time, legally, make my deed effective. At least I should think it would under the law.
Well, legally, you're perfectly right. If all of the people living on ranches covered by your Crown grant would pay you nominally $1 a year, it'd certainly be adequate evidence that they recognize your claim.
And that, believe me, sir, is all I want. If you had ever known my mother, how beautiful and sweet she was, you would understand why I want to perpetuate her name by calling this the Ranchos Chavez.
Well, slice me thin and call me jerky. Chad, this man is a real humanitarian.
He certainly must be, Cherokee, because at $1 a year, the most he can make is something slightly in excess of $30.
If you're saying that because you think it's too small an amount for me to pay you a fair fee, yes, Senor Remington, a retainer of $200.
Oh, now, just a minute, Mr. Nagel. Not only am I unable to take your retainer, but I'm unable to take your case until such time as we can establish the authenticity and validity of your deed.
Oh? And how do you propose to do that?
Well, normally it might be a long and tedious process. But it so happens that we have a judge living here in Dos Rios who not only has handled several similar cases, but, he happens to be an especially good friend of mine.
Especially good, he says. Why, he's practically engaged to the judge's daughter, Libby.
Well, if that's the case, we should be able to get through with this in just a few days.
Oh, we might at that. And this being nearly noon hour, with the judge coming home almost every day for lunch, I think this would be as good a time as any to get his expert opinion. Well, Judge, what do you think?
Seems to be no question about this deed, Chad. And, Mr. Nagel, everything seems exactly as it should be, even down to the seal and ribbons.
Wouldn't those ribbons look lovely on a hat or a new dress?
You'll have to pardon my daughter, Mr. Nagel. She's just like all women. No matter what it is she sees, she tries to figure out some way of wearing it.
That's the way of all beautiful women.
Well, thank you, Mr. Nagel. Did you hear that, Chad?
Well, I certainly did, Libby. And all I can say is, in this case, the client is speaking for his attorney.
Oh, excellent, Mr. Remington. Very well put.
I hope I can do as excellent a job in convincing the ranchers around here to pay you that $1 a year and not combat your claim.
But even with Mr. Nagel charging them only $1 a year for rent?
The folks around here, my dear Libby, have hair-trigger tempers, or else they wouldn't need a judge.
Or a lawyer. I just got a thought. Most of the men affected by this Spanish grant will be attending the meeting of the Cattlemen's Association tomorrow to discuss driving their herds up to market. So if you'll come along with me and back me up, I think we can soon make them realize they're getting off mighty lucky. Getting off lucky. You'd have thought I was down there with process service trying to throw widows and orphans out of their homes. It took almost 5 minutes after I broke the news to bring any semblance of order back to the meeting.
Folks, won't you please quiet down? Chad and I are just trying to tell you facts, and apparently you don't appreciate how fortunate you really are.
Fortunate? Is someone else taking our land out from under us?
Now, Kirby, no one's taking anything out from under anybody. Matter of fact, the land doesn't even belong to you. Never did. Except that now Mr. Nagel's willing to let you keep the land by paying him $1 a year.
Yeah, but suppose he changes his mind 2 years from now.
He can't, Bodine. I've drawn leases for everybody that guarantees $1 rental for 49 years.
I've seen Mr. Nagel's deed. It grants to his maternal grandfather in perpetuity the 12,800 acres north of Navajo Pass, as well as the 18,000-odd acres to the south of the pass by the Arroyo. And instead of charging you $1 an acre, which would mean $30,000 a year to him, Nagel's just going to charge 27 of you ranchers $1 apiece.
Now, good grief, man. My own father settled here before most of you did. The ranch he left me is north of the Navajo Arroyo on Mr. Nagel's property. you're no better off nor any worse off than I am. And I'm tickled to death to sign this lease, just as I'm recommending to you all that you should.
Well, I'm not going to spend all week arguing about these leases. If we don't get our cattle up to market, the buyers will have gone back east. And then we won't even have the dollar to pay for the lease. You got the lease with you, Chad? I'll sign.
Well, now you're really talking. If you'll step up here, Mr. Nagel, and sign these leases as owner of the land, I'll see that these men execute them as the tenants.
What's wrong with you, Buck? You'd make a perfect laughing hyena.
How you put it over on them.
Oh, look, my friend. These lapses into your native English aren't necessary at all. Not alone had you better stick to that Spanish dialect, but as my driver, Palmero, you better practice it, too.
Oh, si, I practice it good, I think, huh? Yeah, you know, when that judge got up and started talking about the north side of Navajo Pass and then the south side, I thought sure the game was up. I thought somebody had tumbled to what you were going to pull.
My dear Buck, I mean Palmero. I've engaged the finest lawyer in the county, and I have the support of the judge. They are reputable citizens. But what their reputations may be after they've found what we've done with Navajo Pass is something I'd rather not contemplate.
We'll return to the exciting second act of our Frontier Town adventure in just about 1 minute. And now, Frontier Town.
I don't know how much you know about women. The longer I live, the more convinced I become I don't know too much. But there's one thing I've started to learn about, and that's a woman's intuition. Take that night, the night of the meeting of the Dos Rios Cattlemen's Association. I'd gone over to the judge's house for supper, and after a while, when the moon came up, Libby and I wandered outside. With my success in having all the ranchers sign Nagel's leases, I was feeling pretty good. Not to mention that it was a soft summer evening, and Libby was there. You know what I was thinking, Libby? You're like a honeysuckle. All alive and lovely during the day, and, well, at night, at least tonight, just as quiet and wrapped up in yourself.
I'm worried, Chad.
You worry?
I am. I wish you hadn't done what you did at that meeting today.
Well, a fine future we'd have if I went around turning down cases and fees.
I've got a feeling about this, an awful feeling.
What?
Chad, I don't trust that man. I don't trust him a bit.
Oh, Nagel? Now, what in the world is there to mistrust about a man who did what he did? Now, I'm afraid you don't understand about those old Spanish families and their pride.
I'm afraid that I understand that man. Chad, he's too oily. He's too smooth.
Oh, come here. What's the use of wasting our time talking about Nagel when we could be talking about the moonlight. Us.
Oh, Chad.
Oh, Libby, I wonder if you'll ever know how much I...
Hey, Chad! Chad, I've got the horses here, and it's time to be riding back to the ranch.
What a time for him to show up. All right, Cherokee, be there in a few minutes.
Young fella, me lads, there's a cattle drive starting tomorrow morning. And if you want to be up at Navajo Basin with your herd at sunup, you better be getting some sleep.
My master's voice. And I guess he's right at that, Libby. Goodbye. I'll see you when we get back from market.
Be careful, Chad. Promise me you will.
Be careful? What about?
I don't know. Just be careful, Chad. Be careful about everything. Everything.
be careful, she said. But by then it was too late. However, I slept well, and the next morning, Cherokee and I drove my little bunch of cattle that was ready for market up to Navajo Basin at the foot of Navajo Pass, and joined the other ranchers.
Tad, I doubt if I'll ever forgive you for taking me off of the back of that medicine wagon.
Oh, maybe you'd rather have been lynched for selling that phony medicine.
Phony or I, that rattlesnake oil is absolutely guaranteed 90 proof. I still think I'd rather have been lynched than to play nursemaid to a lot of cows. Yes, indeed. I really believe I would.
Come on, Chad, you're late. One of the boys went up ahead already.
Oh, must have been a wide-open rush, eh, Kirby? Who was it that couldn't wait and started off by himself?
That was Jim Bodine. Said it'd be slow going through Navajo Pass, and we'd catch up with him anyhow.
Oh.
Everybody else here?
Yep, now that you two are. There's Frank Sherman, Ty McCarthy, and your old friend Bessie Dryden.
Hi there, Bessie. You look beautiful even in the early morning hours. That's the way you sell patent medicine.
Well, don't you try to sell me none of it.
Why should he? I'm paying him more as a cowboy than he made perpetrating that medicine fraud.
One thing I don't like about cowboying is these clothes.
What's wrong with the clothes?
Well, only got pint-sized pockets, and I'm a 2-quart man.
What we ought to do is dress you up like a Newfoundland dog and put a keg around you.
Chad, them shots. Seemed to me they came from up Navajo Pass.
Navajo Pass? Well, that's where Jim Bodine just went with his cattle.
For the love of Pete, look, isn't that a horse coming with its rider half off down out of the pass?
Hey, look. Jim Bodine appears like he's shot.
Hey, I wonder what in blazes happened.
Oh, we'll soon be finding out. Here comes that horse, wide open. Hey, Cherokee, come on, lend me a hand.
Oh, there. Hold it, you.
Slow down. Come on now. Stand still. There. Hey, Jim, what in the world happened to you?
Pass is barricaded. Won't let no one through.
Barricaded? Who barricaded the pass?
Your friend, your client, Nagel.
What?
Why, doggone you, Chad Remington, I got a good mind to knock your brains out.
Well, now, if Jim's right, Bessie, and Nagel did barricade the pass, I wouldn't blame you. That is, if I have any brains. Come on, Cherokee. We're going up into Navajo Pass ourselves. Jim Bodine was right, except it wasn't exactly a barricade. It was more like the breastworks at Gettysburg. Wire had been strung up across the pass, and right below it were sandbags, each bag bristling with a rifle. Cherokee and I got within about 30 yards of it when... Oh, hold it, Cherokee. Whoa. This is far enough.
This is too far. Turn them horses and get out of here.
Just a minute, Buck. This gentleman I want to talk to.
Hey, Chad. That servant of Nagel suddenly talks regular English.
Yeah, I'm afraid they both know a good deal more about English than we do. I suppose you can explain this, Nagel.
It's quite simple, Counselor. Nobody goes through Navajo Pass across my property without my permission. And my permission can be obtained only by buying it.
Your property? Navajo Pass is a public road.
Oh, so? You know, if you'd take the time to refer to some of the old maps, Mr. Remington, you'll find that the arroyo here to my left, which is on my property, used to be a riverbed, and that the river flowed down through this pass.
You trying to be ridiculous? There's no river here now. And what's that got to do with it anyhow?
Well, it may have a lot to do with it, Cherokee. I suppose you realize, Nagel, that if you delay these ranches until the cattle buyers have gone back east, that every ranch is going broke.
Naturally. And therefore they should be glad to pay for the privilege of crossing my land. Let's say $5 a head.
You know something? I'm even starting to doubt that this is your land.
You know, your doubts might have been well-founded before you so nicely drew up those leases. Now it's of record that every rancher around here has acknowledged in writing my title to this land.
Why, you're a bigger thief than I am. I used to be, that is.
Nagel, all I can tell you is this. So far, you've succeeded in sucking me in, making a fool of me. But that cattle's going to get to market on time. All right, turn that nag around, Cherokee. We're getting out of here.
You mean he can do that to us, Chad? Hold us up for $5 a head?
What do you think, Judge?
I think he's a blasted crook.
I'll bet you even that deed of his is a phony. Well, now that I think of it, I remember a druggist I used to buy stuff from. He had a way of taking a piece of paper and making it look old, like parchment.
And I'll wager that's exactly what Nagel did. Well, once we can establish that fact, we'll make short work of him. Chad, I'm going up to the state capitol at once.
Yeah, you should, Judge, but meantime, since possession is 9 points of the law and these cattle have got to get to market, Nagel's got us over a barrel. Unless
what?
Unless we can break through that barricade.
Well, how in the name of Simple Simon are you going to do that?
Now, wait a minute. Remember the yarn about the Trojan horse? Listen to me. The Greeks got their soldiers into Troy by hiding them inside a hollow horse. I think we can do the same thing and trample down that barrier and the men behind it by using our cattle. Cherokee, get out there and call in those outriders. We got to get these cattle running. Why, after what I'd let them in for, they even listened to me doesn't make much sense. Because the idea itself was as wild as a coyote that's been feeding on loco weed. But this was a desperate situation, called for desperate means. I knew that 50-odd ranchers and cowpokes wouldn't stand a chance against those rifles that stuck out of the barricade like quills out of a porcupine's back. About the only thing that could blast them out of there would have been cannon. Or, I hope, the surging, irresistible charge of some 3,000 head of cattle. Well, since, as we lawyers say, time is of the essence, we didn't waste time arguing. We lined up the herds about 8 abreast, packed close enough to just fill the pass so there'd be no turning back. And then with one wild whoop and the echo and roar of 6 guns, we started those cattle toward the barricade at a dead run.
Steers run, Chad.
Aye, Kirby, you keep back. Keep back of the cattle. They got to break through first to make an opening for us.
They're getting through, Chad. They're getting through.
Don't let them get away. Come on. What are you packing left?
Hey, the wire's down, Chad. Them gun hands and Nagels are giving up.
Cherokee, you come on with me. Nagel and Palmero are scrambling up those rocks like mountain sheep.
Come on, you vagabonds. After Chad, up to those rocks.
Nagel, either stand where you are or we're going to run you down.
Don't. I haven't even got a gun.
All right, hold it, Cherokee. Hold it. Keep these 2 buzzards covered.
Remington, this is something you're going to pay for personally. This is my land. Every foot of it is my land.
Yeah, I guess it is your land to all intents and purposes, Nagel. Because you're going to be living here, right here, for about the next 30 years. But it won't be at the so-called Chavez Rancho. No, it'll be down in town in the county jail.
Quiet! Quiet! There'll be silence in this courtroom while I pronounce sentence on the prisoners. Alfred Nagel, you will rise. This court finds you guilty of forgery, attempted homicide, and of operating a bunco game, and sentences you and Buck Palmer, alias Palmero, to state's prison for from 20 to 50 years at hard labor. Court dismissed.
Well, Libby, do you think your father was too hard on those crooks?
Far from it. Nagel should have gotten an extra 10 years for all those beautiful lies he told me the first time he came to the house.
Say, Chad, I hate to interrupt, but if it's all the same to you, well, I'd like to go back and take off these cowpunchers' clothes. Mighty uncomfortable, mighty uncomfortable.
What do you mean, Cherokee? They're too tight?
They sure are too tight, aren't they, Cherokee? With those pint-sized pockets, they sure choke a man who has a 2-quart thirst.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and supervision by Joel Murcott. Direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
Denim. Aftershave with After Effects.
Now hands that delicious and feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
You know how much dogs love fresh meat? Well, here's something pretty amazing. New Hap. Moist, meaty, really juicy chunks that look and taste as good as fresh meat. Dogs love it just as much. See, one collie's eating fresh meat, the other Hap. Now watch. You can even change the bowls over, and the dogs love it just the same. Give your dog New Hap. It looks and tastes as good as fresh meat.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
This is Laurence Olivier. Today's play has been adapted from a story by Oscar Wilde. It is a little comedy. It was, of course, written many years ago, and my friends in America will, I'm sure, accept the jest in the spirit in which it was written. I myself will play the ghost in Oscar Wilde's The Canterville Ghost.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Canterville Ghost, the ghost of Sir Simon de Canterville, who murdered his wife, the Lady Eleanor de Canterville, here, in this very room, close on 400 years ago. Through 13 English reigns, I had haunted the halls and corridors of Canterville Chase, and from generation to generation I had struck terror into the hearts of the English nobility. Lords had been driven out of their minds by me. Ladies had died of fright. My career had been brilliant and uninterrupted. At last, I had been almost too successful. No more tenants for Canterville Chase could be found. I had only the housekeeper to frighten. And then, one day, in 1888, the shutters were flung back again. Canterville Chase found a new tenant.
Well, Mr. Otis, I'm glad you like the old place.
quite a few hundred years of history have gone to the making of Canterville. My ancestors have lived here since the days of Richard Coeur de Lion.
Is that right?
Yes.
I see. Wouldn't that be about the time of Columbus, Lord Canterville?
300 years before Columbus, Mr. Otis.
Well, what do you know about that? Do you hear that, Mama? 300 years before Columbus. Hey, you sure have plenty of history over here in the old country.
You sure have to lay on plenty of plumbing.
Yes, I guess that's right, too. Now, well, sir, this is just the sort of place I've been looking for, plumbing or no plumbing. Now, we'll take it.
Well, Mr. Otis, there is just one thing. It's only fair to warn you about it. I mean the Canterville ghost.
What? You mean you have a ghost as well?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well...
My grand aunt, the Dowager Duchess of Bolton, was frightened into a fit by it as she was dressing for dinner. 2 skeleton hands on her shoulders as she was dressing for dinner. Well, she never really recovered.
No kidding.
Well, I'm afraid not. No. There's several members of my family have seen it, as well as the rector of the parish, Reverend Augustus Dampier. He's a fellow of King's College, Cambridge.
Massachusetts?
No, madam. England. Since then, to tell the truth, we haven't had to live in the place ourselves. None of our younger servants would stay. There are mysterious noises in the corridors and here in the library. Mrs. Umney here will bear me out.
Horrible noises, Sir groans, and horrible ghostly laughter.
Well, Lord Canterville, I'll take the furniture and the ghost and a valuation, eh? Now, I come from a modern country where we have everything that money can buy, and I reckon that if there were such a thing as a genuine ghost in Europe, we'd have it at home in one of our public museums, or in a roadshow by now, yes.
Well, I fear that the ghost exists, Mr. Otis. It's been well known for centuries, since 1584, in fact. It always makes its appearance before the death of a member of the family.
Well, so does the family doctor, for that matter. But, sir, there's no such thing as a ghost. And I guess the laws of nature are not going to be suspended for the British aristocracy.
Lord's sake, what was that, Hiram?
Oh, one of the kids, Mama, trying to throw a scare into you. They're out back there in the lobby, I guess.
Oh, right here, Pop. We didn't do nothing on us, Pop.
Eh? Well, you're not scaring me any, son. Where's Virginia?
Out in the garden, Pop.
Well, okay, then. So it was a ghost. Now, come along. You run along and play while I talk business with Lord Canterville here.
Say, Mom, look at this red stain on the floorboards here.
Where? Why, yes, indeed. I'm afraid something must have been spilt here. Yes, madam. Blood has been spilt on that spot. But how horrid. I don't at all care for blood stains in the living room. It must be removed at once. It's the blood of Lady Eleanor de Canterville, madam, who was murdered on that very spot by her husband in 1575. Sir Simon de Canterville, that was. I beg your pardon, my lord.
Yes, well, Sir Simon survived her 9 years and disappeared suddenly under very mysterious circumstances.
Indeed.
Yes, his body's never been discovered, my friend.
You've never cleaned up the mess?
Sir Simon's spirit still haunts the chase, sir. The bloodstains have been much admired by tourists and others and cannot be removed.
Yeah. Sir.
Well, I really must be going, Mr. Otis. Goodbye.
Yes, Canterville Chase had some new tenants at last. And as the Americans would say, my business was looking up again. All my greatest successes came back to me again. The Dowager Duchess, Madame de Tremouillac, who had seen me reading her diary by the firelight. The beautiful Lady Stutfield, who wore a black velvet band round her throat to hide the burning mark of my skeleton fingers. She drowned herself at last in the carp pond at the end of the King's Walk. Oh, yes, indeed. New tenants were here, and every morning I had a surprise for them.
Hey, Pop, that stain...
It's lucky we still have a lot more bottles of Pinkertons, so here we go again.
That very night, I made my first appearance. I chose my role very carefully. Mad Matthew, the starveling ghoul, with eyes like burning coals, long grey hair falling over my shoulders in matted coils, my garments of an antique cut, soiled and ragged and phosphorescent. From my wrists and ankles hung heavy manacles and rusty gyves. And then, dragging my chains along the cold stone floor, I made for the corridor outside the American's bedroom.
Hiram, there's someone out there in the corridor.
Huh? Now, this is too much. Now, see here. Look, my dear sir. Those chains of yours are making a terrible noise, and it's past 1 o'clock. Mrs. Otis and I can't get any sleep. Now, I really must insist on your oiling them. Now, look here, I brought you for that purpose a small bottle of the Tammany Rising Sun lubricator. Now, it's said to be completely efficacious upon one application, and there are several testimonials to that effect on the wrapper from some of our most eminent native divines. Now, I'll leave it here for you by the bedroom candles, and I'll be happy to supply you with more should you require it. Now, good night, sir. Now, see here, sir.
Elmer, what are you thinking of? Shine pillars at the ghost. You've broken a picture, and he's dropped his bottle of Rising Sun lubricator. Get back to bed at once.
Oh, never in 300 years had I been so grossly insulted. As there was evidently no time to lose before further indignities, I adopted the fourth dimension and retired through the wainscoting. On reaching my secret chamber in the left wing, I leaned up against a moonbeam to recover my breath. I, who had made a butler shoot himself in the pantry merely by tapping on a window pane with a green hand, I, given a bottle of Rising Sun lubricator and having a pillow shied at my head. Very well, we would see. Next Sunday evening, the Kenilworth Spectre, in full suit of armor.
Say, what's going on out there? Hey, put up your hands there. Come on, I've got you covered.
Oh, my shin.
Say, stop. He's been trying on that little old suit of armor, and he's fallen over the halberd.
Well, quick, boy, get me the liniment. Dr. Dobles.
Are you all right now? For heaven's sake, it must be something internal. Now, you try some of this tincture. If it's indigestion, it'll cure it as quick as quick.
On reaching my room, I entirely broke down and became a prey to the most violent agitation. The vulgarity of these Americans, their utter materialism, was almost more than I could bear. I had hoped that even modern Americans would have been affected by a spectre in armor, if only out of respect for their national poet Longfellow, which I myself had the highest respect for. If only I hadn't fallen over. Well, I would terrify them before I'd finished. I would make them run screaming before me on the one night of the year when they must be afraid of ghosts, on Halloween.
Elmer? What have you been doing all this afternoon?
Nothing, Virginia. Why?
You've been up to something, I know.
Honest, Virginia, I didn't do anything.
Well, all right then. Come on down to the kitchen. Mom has a big pail of Halloween apples for us to bob for.
Okay, I'm coming.
This Halloween, they will see a sight that would freeze the blood in their veins. A green, ice-cold corpse that crawled before them with white bleached bones and one rolling eyeball. I was to play my favorite role, Dumb Daniel, or the suicide skeleton. Making my way silently down the corridor, I followed them towards the stairs. No, they would expect me to appear at the head of the stairs. This way, then, round this corner, where... It's a ghost!
What's the matter? What is it? Well, I'll be doggone. Look at that. Did you rig this up, son?
Yeah, Pop.
Well, now, that's mighty smart. A real Halloween ghost of your own, eh?
Sure, Pop.
A
Sure
pumpkin
thing.
head with a candle in it and a bed quilt on a broomstick. Well, what do you know? What's this notice say here?
Read it, Pop.
oldie Otis ghosty.
Yeah,
Ye
yeah.
only true and originally spook. Well, now that's mighty smart work, son.
Well, it sure scared the pants off the Canterville ghost, Pop.
I guess you can say that again, son. He sure did yell, didn't he?
Tricked, fooled, outwitted.
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
We'd like to remind you of the great listening entertainment in store tomorrow on NBC. When the noted Italian maestro Guido Contelli leads the world-famous NBC Symphony in another brilliant concert from Carnegie Hall. The famed conductor offers the works of Handel and Schubert, featuring the latter's Symphony No. 7 in C major. Later Sunday, NBC invites you to hear a special resume of the year's history-making news on Voices and Events 1953. You'll hear the voices of such world figures as Eisenhower, Churchill, and Stalin as top NBC commentators bring you news highlights of the year on Voices and Events 1953. And remember to join NBC's Sunday newspaper of the air, Weekend, the only paper you can safely enjoy while driving in your car. Top notables from the news and entertainment world join to bring you all the news of the week in review, along with feature items on home, fashion, and sports. You'll meet Merrill Muller, Elmo Roper, and Earl Godwin with commentary on local and world news highlights, while Earl Wilson covers the Broadway beat, and Mel Allen reports on what's new in sports. And there's a special feature in store on NBC Star Playhouse tomorrow when film star Margaret O'Brien portrays the title role in the whimsical Lewis Carroll tale Alice in Wonderland. Later, enjoy the make-believe tale A Stroke of Fate, a special historical series that shows how a single event may have altered the entire course of a nation. Try to imagine what might have happened if the famous Battle of Hastings had not succeeded during that all-important Norman conquest of England. That's Stroke of Fate, part of your fine listening entertainment tomorrow on NBC.
And now we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
Day of All Hallows, I must admit that I was very weak and tired. The terrible excitement of the last 4 weeks was beginning to have its effect. My nerves were completely shattered, and I started at the slightest noise. For 5 days I kept to my room, and at last made up my mind to give way over the blood stain on the library floor. If the Otis family did not want it, they clearly did not deserve it. The question of my appearances was another matter, and really not under my control. As I saw it, it was my solemn duty to appear in the corridors once a week, and to gibber from the large oriel window on the first and third Wednesday in every month. I could not honorably escape from the obligations. I determined on one last fling. I went through to my nothing. This was becoming intolerable. Wishing to make an effective entrance, I had flung the wretched child's bedroom door wide open, when a heavy jug of water fell down on me, drenching me till my teeth chattered, or would have done if I had been wearing them. Luckily, I had not brought my head with me, or the consequences might have been very serious. As it was, I suffered a severe shock to my nervous system, and was laid up for the next few days with a very bad cold.
That poor ghost. It's gotten an awful cold.
He sure has, Bob.
I think you're downright mean, Elmer, fixing booby traps on the bedroom door.
That's right, Virginia. Just think if I'd been the one the water fell on.
His mum's got something there, Elmer.
Yes, Pop. Well, I'm going right upstairs and leave her the bottle of Dr. Smedrick's ever-ready cold cure before we've all gone and caught it.
was useless. I gave up all hope of ever frightening this rude American family. From then on, I had to content myself with creeping about the passage in borrowed slippers with a muffler round my throat on account of the drafts. I also thought it advisable to carry a small arquebus in case I should be attacked by the boy. Many a time, as I happen to know, he lay in wait for me, the corridors and stairs bestrewn with nutshells. But in deference to my self-respect, I positively refused to appear. At last, when I did appear or materialize, I took good care to do so in private, merely to stretch my legs, as I did one sunny morning in the tapestry chamber.
Poor Mr. Ghost. Sir Simon. You look so sad.
Who wouldn't be a little depressed the way I have been treated?
I know. But my young brother, that's Elmer, he's going to school soon, to Eton.
To Eton? But that's my old school.
Well, he's going anyhow, and then nobody will bother you. If you behave yourself.
It is absurd asking me to behave myself, quite absurd. After all, I am the Canterville Ghost. I must rattle my chains occasionally and groan through keyholes and walk about at night, if that's what you mean. It's my only reason for existing at all.
It's no reason at all for existing, and you know you've been very wicked. Mrs. Umney told us the first day we arrived here that you had killed your wife.
That I admit. It was purely a family matter and concerned no one else.
But it's very wrong to kill anyone. You know it is.
Oh, how I hate the cheap severity of abstract ethics. My wife was very plain, never had my ruffs properly starched, and knew nothing about cookery. Why, there was a buck I had shot in Hogley Woods, a magnificent pricket, and you know how she sent it up to table? Oh, well, it doesn't matter now, I suppose. It's all over. And I don't think it was very nice of her brothers to starve me to death, even though I did kill her.
Starve you to death?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Ghost, Sir Simon, are you hungry? Is that why you groan so much?
Oh, no.
Look, I have a sandwich in my case. Would you like it?
No, thank you. I never eat anything now. It is very kind of you, all the same. And you're much nicer than the rest of your horrid, rude, vulgar, dishonest family.
Stop it. It's you who are rude and horrid and vulgar. And as for dishonesty, you know you stole the paints out of my box to try and furbish up that ridiculous blood stain in the library.
Yes, but what was I to do? It's a very difficult thing to get real blood nowadays, and your father began it all with his Paragon detergent. I certainly don't see why I shouldn't have taken your paints in the circumstances. As for colour, that's a matter of taste. The Cantervilles, actually, have blue blood, the very bluest in England. Of course, I know you Americans don't care for things of that kind.
You know nothing about it. And the best thing you can do is to emigrate and improve your mind.
Emigrate? What? To America?
Yes.
Don't think I should like America. Really, I don't.
I suppose because we have no ruins and no curiosities.
No curiosities? You have your manners.
Good evening. I will go and call my brother.
No, please don't go, Miss Virginia. I'm so lonely and so unhappy. And I really don't know what to do. I want to go to sleep, but I can't.
That's quite absurd. You've merely to go to bed and blow out the candle. It is very difficult sometimes to keep awake, especially in church. But there's no difficulty at all about sleeping. Why, even babies know how to do that, and they're not very clever.
I have not slept for 300 years. For 300 years I haven't slept a wink, and I'm so tired.
Poor ghost. Have you no place where you can sleep?
Far away beyond the pine woods, there is a little garden. There the grass grows long and deep. There are the great white stars of the hemlock flower, and the nightingale sings all night long. All night long he sings, and the cold crystal moon looks down, and the yew tree spreads out its giant arms over the sleepers.
You mean the churchyard, the garden of death?
Yes. Death must be so beautiful. To lie in the soft brown earth with the grasses waving above one's head and listen to silence. To have no yesterday and no tomorrow. To forget time. To forgive life. To be at peace. You can help me. you can open for me the portals of death's house, for love is always with you, and love is stronger than death is.
But how? Tell me how.
Have you ever read the old prophecy on the library window?
Oh, often. I know it quite well. It's painted in curious black letters, and it's ever so difficult to read. There are 6 lines, aren't there?
Yes. Do you remember them?
I think so. When a golden girl can win prayer from out the lips of sin, when the barren almond bears, and a little child gives way its tears, then shall all the house be still, and peace come to Canterville. But I don't know what they mean.
They mean that you must weep for me for my sins, because I have no tears, and pray with me for my soul, because I have no faith. And then, if you have always been sweet and good and gentle, the angel of death will have mercy on me. You will see fearful shapes in darkness, and wicked voices will whisper in your ear, but they will not harm you. For against the purity of a girl, the powers of hell cannot prevail.
I am not afraid, and I will ask the angel to have mercy on you.
Then take my hand, Virginia. Have no fear. Come through the wainscoting with me. Quickly, or it will be too late.
Don't take on so, madam. I'm sure Miss Virginia's all right.
But how can you say that? It's 11 o'clock. It's nearly 6 hours since anyone saw her. Poor little Virginia. Oh, Hiram, is there any news of her?
No, Mom, I'm afraid not. We've combed every inch of the grounds. Half the village has been in to help us. We've been down to the depot. She didn't take the evening train. She's just vanished.
Oh, whatever shall we do? What can have happened to her?
She isn't in the carp pond, Mom. They've dragged it.
Now, quiet, son. Now, don't frighten your mother.
Oh.
Now, the first thing in the morning, I'm going to telegraph for Scotland Yard. I'll have a posse of detectives set up to comb the entire district. Now, don't worry more than you have to, Mom. She's probably just got lost in the woods picking flowers or something like that. Well, there goes midnight. I guess we'll just have to turn in for the night. No use our sitting up any longer. Come along, honey. Now, don't cry.
Good heavens, child. Where have you been? We've been looking everywhere for you. All over the countryside. Where have you been?
Now, look here, Virginia. Your poor mother has been frightened to death. Now, where on earth have you been? You must never play these practical jokes again.
I've been with the ghost.
What?
He's dead, and you must come and see him. He's back here, in a secret room behind the wall. Here. Come with me, all of you. Come with me. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
Gosh, a secret passage.
There is the ghost, or rather, there is his body, where he died 300 years ago.
Gosh, a skeleton chained to the wall.
This is where his brothers-in-law starved him to death because he had been very wicked and murdered their sister. But he was very sorry for what he had done, and after he lay down, I stayed with him till he fell asleep at last. And he left me this box of beautiful jewels before he finally died.
Well, what do you know? Those must be worth 10 grand.
I prayed for him like he begged me to do. Poor Sir Simon. Poor ghost.
Hey, Pop, look out of this grating here. You know that withered old almond tree in the courtyard?
Yeah?
Well, it's all covered with blossom. I can see it quite clear in the moonlight.
Then his soul is at rest. God has forgiven him.
This is Laurence Olivier again. I should like to extend my thanks to the cast of this week's program, who included MacDonald Park, Francis Hyland, Howard Marion Crawford, Thelma Ruby, Natalie Benish, and Lois McLean. I shall be back with you again next week when I look forward to the pleasure of both introducing the play and appearing in it myself. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier starred in today's transcribed program. The script was by Derek Patmore. The music was under the direction of Sidney Torch. Theatre Royal is an NBC presentation, produced and directed by Harry Allen Towers.
Tonight, hear Hollywood Story on the NBC Radio Network.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
You know how much dogs love fresh meat? Well, here's something pretty amazing. New hap. Moist, meaty, really juicy chunks that look and taste as good as fresh meat. Dogs love it just as much. See, one collie's eating fresh meat, the other hap. Now watch. You can even change the bowls over, and the dogs love it just the same. Give your dog new hap. It looks and tastes as good as fresh meat.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Here he is, Groucho Marx. In You Bet Your Life. Brought to you by Prom Home Permanent. New creamy Prom. The only home permanent that beauty treats your hair as it waves.
And White Rain.
White Rain, the safer, milder shampoo because it contains no sulfated detergent. And here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win $2,000. And if they're lucky, maybe somebody will leave here tonight with $10,000. They may win it, but they'll be lucky if they leave here with it. Now, if any of our couples say the secret word, the duck will float down here and we'll pay him $100. This is the word right here. Okay, Duck, on your way. All right, George, who's first for prom?
Well, Groucho, Miss Grace Quinn and Mr. Paul Lindemann are standing by to talk to you. So, folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word, and you each get an extra $50. It's a common word, something you always have with you. You selected facts about no-no. Paul Lauderman and Grace Quinn, eh? Lindemann. You can come out from behind that ambush now. I don't know who you're hiding from, but you're successful now. Now, Grace, did you come to the show tonight with a boyfriend?
No.
You didn't, eh? You mean you're here all alone?
My mother's with me.
This is your mother? Where are you from, Grace?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, eh?
I lived in Miami for a while. We moved down there when I was about 6, and I lived in Havana, Cuba. And I went back to New York. I lived in Chicago. I stayed there for a while, in San Francisco and Las Vegas, and now I'm in Los Angeles.
Well,
I get around.
Are you on the lam? You sure do get around. I'll get around to you in a minute, please. Mother or no mother. Where's your mother?
She's out in the audience.
Out there? Would you like to go to a movie with Mr. Lindemann? Someplace in Australia?
Where's your wife?
Mr. Lindemann, I'm only kidding you. Actually, I think you have a very nice-looking face.
Thank you.
However, since I've never seen your face, this is pure conjecture on my part. How is it you got all your hair on the lower half of your face? None up above on the roof. You know, if you stood on your head, you'd look exactly like John L. Lewis.
Shall I show you this?
What?
Shall I show you?
Show me what?
Stand on my head?
You stand on your head? You look like a field of waving corn down there. These contestants, they'll do anything. I don't mean this one. Say, that was a pretty good trick, Paul. How old are you?
I'm 70 years old.
70 years
That's
old?
right.
Most people that age are lucky to be standing on their feet. You have a lot of energy for a man of your age. What do you attribute it to?
Oh, Groucho, it's good food. Take a hot bath every morning.
Do you stand on your head in the shower?
No.
Now, where do you do this?
In the room. You want me to show you?
What about this? I think he's a spy from CBS.
That's the end of Elvis Presley.
I'm sorry. You know what she said? That's the end of Elvis Presley. Do you always carry that paraphernalia around with you?
No, only on U.S. shows.
Oh, you go on USO shows standing on your head?
That's
huh?
right.
Where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Really? Is that so? Well, whereabouts in Pennsylvania? Are you...
Well, near Egypt.
You see, I shouldn't have asked him to stand on his head. You lived in a town called Egypt in Pennsylvania, is that right?
I was born near Egypt.
Have you had a job, Paul?
Yes. I'm employed at the United States Naval Air Station, Miramar.
Grace, are you employed?
Yes, I'm a model.
You're a model? Mm-hmm. I assume you've got an eye peeled for a man, Grace?
Oh, well,
And the other eye peeled for another man? What kind of a man would you like to marry?
well, I like...
Somebody like me?
I like,
What about... I mean, you don't like my type, huh?
You're just darling, but I like Italians. I like them
You
tall.
like Italians? My brother Chico is an Italian. And then there's Hobo. He doesn't talk at all. Now, you say this ideal man of yours, he must be Italian. Why is that, Grace?
Just like Italians.
You like him smooth
Tall
and suave,
dark.
huh? Yeah, it's true. Italians are like that. Rudolph Valentino was Italian. Still, on the other hand, so is Durante. Now, this is just pure speculation on your part, Grace. Have you ever known anybody who married an Italian?
Well, my aunt married a few of them. She says they're okay.
You married a few of them. Well, I'd be foolish to argue with an expert like that, huh? Paul, I'd better get back to you. Now, don't stand on your head now, right? All right. Just hold it for a while, huh? You say you're 70 years old. You're a very youthful 70, Paul. I thought you were around 50. Do you have any plans for the future?
I would like to be on TV, Groucho.
So what do you think this is, a bowling alley?
I mean, TV shows for a living. This is entertainment tonight.
What do you have in mind for television? Do you have some kind of an act prepared?
Like I do on USO work, acrobatic and monologue.
Well, could you do a little for us here?
Upside down?
Well, now, what do you do while you're upside down?
Groucho?
Yes?
Professor Fetterman?
Yes?
My partner here, and citizens of the world.
Arise. Well, that's very good, Paul. Wonderful act, and I predict you'll be a sensation on radio.
Thank you.
Television, too. Well, I'd like to go on talking to you, especially you, Grace. But you're not interested in me, and I can take a hint. But I'm sure you're both interested in winning some money, aren't you? Sure. So let's play You Bet Your Life. Just as soon as George Fenneman takes 30 seconds for Gentle White Rain.
What's good for washing dishes and clothes is not necessarily good for washing your hair. The fact is, most leading shampoos contain some sort of sulfated detergent. But Gentle White Rain shampoo contains no sulfated detergent at all. Its active cleansing agent is 3 times milder. White Rain gives hair gentle care, leaves it soft, easy to manage, sunshine bright. White Rain, the gentle lotion shampoo containing no sulfated detergent.
You understand how to play the game, Grayson? Huh?
This game?
We want one answer between you on these questions. All right, you selected facts about the 48 states. And now let's see how well you know your country. I'll ask you some questions. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Ready? In what state will you find Plymouth Rock?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, that's right.
1 right, 3 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
All right. In what state is famous Tuskegee Institute located? Tuskegee.
Alabama.
Alabama, that's right.
You're
Alabama.
halfway to $1,000.
What state is nicknamed the Buckeye State?
Ohio.
Ohio is correct.
1 more, and you'll have $1,000.
Are you going to give him a big kiss if you win this money, Grayson? I mean, if you can find... Okay. In what state do you find Harper's Ferry, site of the arsenal seized by John Brown?
Virginia? You said it's Virginia?
No, I'm sorry. You were flirting with it. It's West Virginia.
Well, you have 1 wrong.
All right, now,
Don't get another one wrong in a row or you're out of the game.
Off what state do you find Storm-tossed Cape Hatteras?
No, North Carolina. No, it's up in there, Nova Scotia, Maine.
You say it this time, I'm afraid.
I say Maine. No, you're a long ways off. It's North Carolina.
Well, you got 2 wrong in a row.
You missed 2 in a row, so we don't want you to go away broke. Now, just a moment. I'm going to ask you one more question for $100. What state has the same name as the Mississippi River?
Mississippi.
New Jersey is right. Sorry you didn't win more, but thanks anyway for coming out here tonight. I'm sorry. You had a good chance. You had 3 of them you all won.
Now we're going to depart from our regular show and take you on a tour of the world-famous art gallery, the Louvre, in Paris.
What's the matter with you, Harpo? That's one of the most beautiful ladies in the whole world. The hair? What's the matter with the hair? The hair, she's like a mop? Why? She don't got a creamy prom? What's so special about a prom? Prom is a look-alike cream. She's a whip. Prom is a really creamy permanent. And a creamy prom, she's a last longer than any other home permanent. Oh, look at the hair. She's a softer like a silk. And look at the way that she's a bouncer back every time. Hey, lady, wouldn't you like your wave behavior like this? Get her yourself a creamy prom.
That's a very good cartoon. You know those fellas look almost human? All right, George, who's next for prom?
Well, Groucho, Mr. Bill LaFollette and Mrs. Hilda Grenier are waiting to talk to you.
They are, eh?
Would you come in, folks, and meet Groucho Marx?
How do you know I want them in here? Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and you each get an extra $50. It's a common word, something you see every day. Bill LaFollette, you were a senator, weren't you? Were you related to Senator LaFollette or LaFollette?
Senator LaFollette, Groucho, in Wisconsin was about a 4th cousin of mine.
Oh. You're a fine, upstanding fellow, and you keep upstanding for a few minutes while I get acquainted with this kid over here. Hilda Grenier, eh? Yeah. You're a very attractive girl. Where are you from, Hilda?
Well, from the county of Kent in England.
Kent, that's where they make
In
hairbrushes,
England.
isn't it?
No, that's the man who makes them.
Oh, is that the man?
Yeah.
Kent, huh? But where is Kent?
It's south of England.
What do you do to keep busy, Hilda?
Well, I'm a technical consultant in the movies.
Oh, really, huh?
Yes.
You mean you're an expert on popcorn machines? I'm glad I finally got a chance to meet somebody like you, Hilda. Why can't we get more butter on our popcorn?
I don't know anything about popcorn.
I'd like an honest answer.
I don't know anything about popcorn.
Oh, you don't? Well, I do. And they only put half as much butter on as they did before television.
The only thing I've done with it is thread it for Christmas trees.
What is your job with the movies?
Well, it is advising on historical pictures. Oh,
Elizabeth the Queen?
Elizabeth the Queen and the young Bess.
Young
Becky
Bess?
Sharp.
What sort of background do you have that qualifies you as an expert in these matters?
Well, I was a royal dresser.
A royal dresser?
Yes.
What do you mean? You were a piece of furniture?
No, not exactly, but that's what lots of people think it is.
Well,
But,
who specifically did you
well,
get, Hilda? And don't tell me it was Henry VIII.
No, it wasn't Henry VIII. It was Charlotte of Prussia, the ex-Kaiser's sister, first.
Charlotte, huh?
Yes.
That was a ruse, wasn't it?
No,
was Charlotte Ruse?
She wasn't a Rus.
No.
She was Prussian.
Well, was she Prussian? Was she
And
Prussian?
then later I went to Queen Mary of Great Britain.
You did, huh?
Yes.
Were you
And-
sent there by royal command?
I was commanded there, yes.
You were Queen Mary's dresser, huh?
Yes. It's the executive head of the Great Wardrobe.
Could you tell us a little about life in the castle? What went on in the private
Well,
lives of the king and the queen?
I could tell you this, that they were quite a wonderful couple.
Well, I'm sure they were.
He was a sailor, you know. Used a lot of.
You mean he wasn't home at all? He was at sea all the time?
He was home, but we went to sea.
You went to see what?
Yes. Well, we went on battleships and things like that, traveled that
I
way.
thought you went shopping or something.
No.
Well, what you've told us is very interesting, Hilda. You haven't told us
That's
much.
it.
You haven't told us the real lowdown that I
Well,
was
I
expecting.
couldn't do that, Groucho.
Well, can't you give us the inside
I'm
secret stuff
writing my
about
own memoirs.
You're writing your
Yes.
own memoirs.
But, you know, that will be quite impossible to be published.
You mean
Until
they're
all
never
the
gonna be
people
published?
involved, oh, yes, when they're dead.
No.
After I'm dead, too.
Well, I can't wait that long. Matter of fact, my memoirs will be published after I'm gone, too. I'd like to take them along, my memoirs, but they're even too hot for where I'm going. You are Bill LaFollette, and you say you ran for Senate in Wisconsin?
No, not quite.
No. Well, what did you do? Where are you from? Who are you?
Groucho, my home is originally in Crawfordsville, Indiana.
Oh.
You might have read the book Ben-Hur.
Yes, I read.
Crawfordsville is the home of the author of Ben-Hur.
I read both of the books, Ben-Him and Ben-Hur.
Which one did you enjoy the most?
I like Ben-Hur the best. Now, do you have a job, Bill?
Yes, I'm a clerk in the San Diego post office.
Well, I imagine you have my picture posted in a prominent place on your wall, don't you?
Yes,
Now, you know, I have an agreement with the government that I must get top billing over all those other crooks they have in the post office. What do you do for the post office?
I work on the window, weigh up their packages, take in their registered mail, take in their notices that they have when they come in to pick up packages.
Do you ever open the letters and take out the money? Does anything amusing ever happen around the good old post office?
Oh, yes, we have a lot of humorous things.
A lot of fun?
Yes, we all go out in the lobby every once in a while and laugh at the
customers
pictures and that's posted, the wanted men, you know, where you said your picture was. We go out and laugh at those pictures a lot of times.
I get more laughs in the post office than I do here. Well, give us for example.
Well, there was a coincidence just a couple of days ago, Groucho. I had a package that was addressed to Davis, California, in the northern part of the state. And the very next customer that I waited on, in checking to see if the return address was on the package, the very next customer was Mr. Davis. Had one package going to Davis, California. The next package, the center of the package, was Mr. Davis. Another one I might mention is
Well, that's all. Yep. You mean that's all over? That's the whole thing?
You didn't like to try this one here.
Have you told this to Mr. Davis?
Yes, I told him,
And did he laugh at this?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was more polite than you.
Well, I can understand that. Well, tell us another hot one, huh?
All right.
That was pretty racy, that one. I don't know if we can get away with that.
Let's see if I can get a smile out of you on this one, Groucho. I had a letter in the back end of the post office. The sender of the letter had put the name...
This is Mr. Davis again?
No, this was Mrs. S.
Oh.
And instead of having the street address on the letter, the telephone number was there. San Diego, California, and telephone number. And I went to the telephone book and checked the name against the telephone number, wrote the correct address on the letter, and it was delivered the next day. But in trying to distribute the letter to the correct carrier, by going by the telephone number couldn't help us too much. So we had to have a street address.
How do you like it so far, Hilda? No wonder those mailmen are always out in the snow and sleet and dead of night. They'll do anything to get away from those jokes around the post office. Now, as a matter of fact, Bill, that was pretty cute. The one you just told me I liked, but I suggest that when you have another one like that, put it in the dead letter office. Now, Bill, I know in a job like yours down at the post office, they're always trading jokes, and I'm always looking for new material, you know. Could you let us in on the latest hot stuff that's making the rounds of your stamp window?
Well, if I could, Groucho, I'd like to lay a riddle in your lap.
Well, will you remove it at the finish?
Yeah. What is the difference between a bee and a bank?
A bank and a bee. A bank and a bee and a bank. Well, let me think now. A bank and a bee. Okay, I give up. I'm always overdrawn anyway, eh? What's the difference between a bank and a bee?
Well, a bank takes in notes and a piano gives out notes.
Piano? You didn't say anything about a piano. You said a bee.
I know. There's where you got stung.
Well, that's a stern way to treat a kindly old quizmaster. You are married, aren't you, Bill? Huh?
Yes.
How does your wife react to these jokes?
Well, she
hasn't gone with Davis up to Montana or something?
No, she's still down San Diego.
How long you been married, Bill?
4 months.
4 months? How old are you?
42.
Why, you sly rascal, you, huh? Did you have a romantic honeymoon when you got married?
We had a very lovely time spending over at Catalina. I had 5 days over at Catalina.
Uh-huh. Well, that can be romantic. Did you have an exciting time in your honeymoon? I mean, did you hang around the glass-bottom boat, peeping at the halibut? Just for the halibut? What did you do, Bill?
We took the trip on the glass-bottom boat and the tours and saw the island and...
What was the most interesting thing about your honeymoon?
I think not necessarily the most interesting one. The most humorous, Groucho, was when my wife in San Diego was a school teacher. And on Catalina, she was astounded to find out that the Catalina school system is a subsidiary of the Long Beach school system, 22 miles out in the ocean.
And that was the high point of your honeymoon?
One of the humorous things that happened.
Well, you know what they say, life begins at 40. Apparently, it's all over at 42. Well, Bill, you have an unusual sense of humor. Do you come by this naturally, Bill? He's like Herb Schreiner, isn't he?
Herb Schreiner's a Hoosier. He's from Indiana.
Yes, I know. You sound a little like him, too. Not for those last 3 jokes, I think. Well, Bill, I kidded you, but it was just in fun. Actually, you're a real nice guy.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say that it's cheerful, hard-working men like you in the stamp window that are responsible for the post office having a deficit of $760. All right, now let's play You Bet Your Life. River cities of the world is what you choose. Now remember, we want one answer between you. I'll ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're kaput. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Ready? On what river is the city of Paris, France, located?
Seine.
Yes. I was in Seine once. I was swimming.
You have one right, 3 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
On what river is the city of Rome, Italy, located?
Tiber.
Tiber is right. Tiber. What is the rest of that? Burning bright. How I miss your husband tonight.
2 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
On what river is the city of Budapest, Hungary, located? That's been in the news. You ought to know that.
Danube.
Please, no vulgarity. Just give me the name of the river.
You're almost there. 1 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
On what river is the city of Mandalay, Burma, located?
The Irrawaddy.
The Irrawaddy is correct.
And you got 4 in a row right, so you win $1,000.
You know, you wouldn't have guessed that without her, would you?
No.
Well, now you've won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000 later. So go over and sit down and talk it over. No matter what decision you make, we want to thank you for being on the show.
Now, in just 1 minute, we'll see if any of our couples is going to try for the big money.
How do you get the glow? How do you get the glow? The secret lies in homogenized deep magic, deep magic.
For the first time, one lotion, new homogenized deep magic, combines the finest deep cleansing with the finest deep softening. First, deep cleansing. Deep pore dirt and makeup float away. Then deep softeners remain to replace natural oils, to soften your skin deep, deep down. How do you get the glow? New homogenized deep magic.
All right, George, how do we stand on the big question?
Well,
what about our friend who stood on his head?
Well, Mr. Lindemann and his partner, Miss Quinn, missed 2 in a row, so they don't qualify.
Oh. And the next couple?
Well, our next couple has come to a parting of the ways.
They have?
They won, and they have a chance to try. However, Bill Follett, the postal employee, will not try. Mrs. Hilda Grenier will try, and here she is right here.
Bring on the Greniers. You decided to go with the big question.
Yes.
If you miss it, you wind up with $500. Now, you're still going to go for the big money?
Yes.
Oh, you wind up with $250.
Yes.
Pick a number.
9.
9?
Is it?
Now, if any number besides the one you pick comes up, this question is worth $1,000.
I know. I understand.
If your number comes up, this question is worth $10,000, $5,000. Okay, fly it away. If that had come on 9, we'd have closed up shop.
You're lucky because
Your number was 9, and it came on 10, so you're now going for $1,000.
Yes, all right.
You ready?
Yes.
Have it. And I want one answer between you.
Go there.
All right, Alexander the Great thought so much of his famous war horse that he caused a city to be built over its grave. For $1,000, what was the name of Alexander's famous horse? You got 15 seconds.
All the rivers, but I don't know that.
All right, why don't you take a guess?
No, I don't want to take even a guess.
Well, it's Bucephalus. Bucephalus.
It comes back to me.
Doesn't come back to me at all. So you won $250. You've been a charming guest. Thanks for being on our show. You bet your life.
Good night.
Tonight, You Bet Your Life has been brought to you by new Creamy Prom.
That's the word, prom, with the beauty secret, cream.
And the secret of hair beauty is new Creamy Prom. Next week, Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life will be brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth dealers.
Yup,
The most exciting car today is now commanding the far highway. It's the lovely, it's the Dynamic, it's the Soto. Yes, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Exciting style to please the eye. Exciting power to pass them by. It's the lovely, it's the Dynamic, it's the Soto. It's the most exciting car in the world today. See it, drive it, price it at your DeSoto Plymouth dealers.
Be sure to tune in next week for Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life. And don't miss People Are Funny on NBC TV every Saturday night. This is George Fenneman reminding you to listen to You Bet Your Life on NBC Radio every Saturday afternoon. Brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America.
Now hands that do dishes can feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
Hello, sir. Oh, no, sir. Nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Lovely, isn't it? As anyone can see, every bar is chunky.
Magic.
Yeah, that's because there's a glass and a half of full cream milk in every half pound. That's why, sir, nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Cadbury's Dairy Milk!
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Hi there, get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting. Just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. The place, Melrose Springs. The time, a Saturday morning in April 1951. On this fateful morning, a great decision has just been made by one of the town's leading citizens, Honest Harold.
That's right. This is the day. I'm going to clean out our cellar. Certainly is an awful mess down there. Let's see. I'll carry out all those old newspapers and bottles, burn all that old trash. Wonder if that old moose head will go in the incinerator. And I'll carry out all those boxes of ashes, mop the floor, wash the windows. Lug out that old washing machine. Wow, sounds like quite a job. Maybe I'd better get little Marvin to help me. Marvin! Well, hello, my boy.
Hi, Harold.
Marvin, you know what I'm going to do this morning?
What's that?
I'm going to clean out the cellar.
Oh.
Going to be a lot of fun, rummaging around through those old magazines and things. Say, would you like to help me, Marvin? I said, would you like to help me, Marvin?
I heard you.
Oh, well, I just thought today being Saturday, and if you aren't doing anything...
Well, it's such a nice day. Some of us kids were going out to the picnic grounds at Bear Lake.
Oh? Well, do you have to go picnicking today?
I should get outdoors. You know what you always say. I'm just a growing boy.
Well, you can grow in the cellar. Mushrooms do.
Oh, gee, Harold.
Well, all right, Marvin. If you want to run off, fritter away the day, having a good time while I'm here cleaning the cellar all by myself, it's okay with me. Go right ahead.
Okay, I will.
Oop.
So long, Harold.
What a sneaky thing to do. Oh, well. Say, I'll bet Mother will help me. She could sort out the papers and magazines and keep me company down there. It's awful dark. Mother!
What is it, Harold?
Mother, I've made up my mind to clean out the cellar today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Promised myself I'd do it, and a promise made is a debt unpaid.
Oh, did you make that up, Harold?
No, I read it on a loan company blotter. Mother, I was just wondering. I thought maybe you could give me a little. Oop. Mother, what's that?
Why, it's Mr. Walker.
Oh, my goodness, that ancient mariner boyfriend of yours.
He's come over to see me in his tractor.
Tractor?
Oh, Millie!
Sounds like Gene Autry meeting Hopalong Cassidy.
Oh, just look at him coming up the walk, Harold.
Huh?
Doesn't he look handsome in his Palm Beach suit?
Yeah, looks more like something that was washed up on the beach.
Harold.
Look at that. Why doesn't he stop showing off?
Come in, Ogilvy.
Ogilvy.
Give a cheer, Walker's here.
How corny can you get?
Hello, Ogilvy.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Hemp.
Oh, brother.
Oh, hello, crooner.
Yeah.
I heard you sing on your radio program this morning.
I didn't sing on the radio this morning.
Well, I heard something that sounded like you. Guess it was a hog calling contest in Charleville. Hey!
Now, look here, you.
I was only joshing, Sonny.
Yeah.
Of course. Harold is cleaning out the cellar this morning.
Well, how's everything feeling down cellar, Sonny? How's the cold been?
Yeah, it's very good. Mother, since I'm going to clean out the cellar, I was going to ask you if you'd...
Oh, I was going to ask you something myself. Emily.
What's that, Ogilvy?
Well, it's such a nice day. Just thought you might like to go out to the picnic grounds with me.
Oop.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I'd love to go. That is, Harold, if you don't want me to help you clean the cellar.
Help me?
No, you go right ahead, Mother.
Oh, all right. Oh, shall I make some sandwiches?
No, I brought our lunch. Mm-hmm. I didn't want you to soil your fair white hands, my lady.
Ogilvy, you're so gallant.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, brother.
Well, shall we get started?
Now, you better wear a hat, ma'am. It's a little blowy on the tractor today.
All right. I have it right here. I'm all ready, Ogilvy.
All right, Emily. Take my arm and we'll go out and join the birds and bees at the picnic ground.
I hope he gets ants in his potato salad.
Goodbye, Harold.
Yeah, goodbye, Mother. Have a good time, if possible.
Too bad you're not going, Sonny. I'll save an olive pit for you.
I wonder what Mother sees in that laughing hyena. Well, better get started at the cellar. Go down there right now, and if that's Walker again, I'll...
Hello, Harold.
Oh, hello, Doc.
Howdy, boy.
Pete, come on in, fellas.
Okay, boy. Watch out while I get this fishing pole through the door.
And I got a pail of worms.
Yeah, we're going fishing, Harold.
No kidding.
Yes, sir, out to Bear Lake. I got on my old fishing clothes.
Yeah, you sure have. Think I'll open a window.
Just stopped by to see if you wanted to go with us, huh?
Well, I'm sorry, fellas, but not today. I promised myself to clean out the cellar, and I'm going to do it.
Oh, sure, that's too bad, boy.
We're playing hooky, Harold, just like a couple of kids. Don't I look just like Huckleberry Finn?
You look more like Mickey Finn.
Now, Harold.
Okay, Doc.
Say, Harold, could I use your phone for a minute?
The phone? Sure, it's right there.
Thanks. Want to call my girl Eloise Zigenfoot.
Oh, not that again.
I do declare that girl has got me gaga.
Yeah, she sure has.
Oh, hello, Eloise. This is Pete. Well, I'm sorry you can't go with us today, honey bunch. Are you going to miss me today, Eloise? Oh, aren't they cute, Harold?
Yeah, cute. She sounds like the bottom of an ice cream soda.
Eloise, I'm coming over to see you tonight. We'll sit in the parlor and hold hands. Would you like that? Goodbye, Eloise. Oh, what a girl.
Yeah, she's a doll.
Well, Pete, we'd better be getting out to Bear Lake, huh?
Okay. Well, goodbye, Harold. I'm sorry you're not coming with us.
So you don't want to change your mind, Harold? I'll bet the catfish are really biting.
No thanks, fellas. I got a job to do, and I'm going to do it.
All right. Come on, Tom Sawyer.
Okay, Huckleberry Finn.
In
the good old
summertime.
The poor man's Lum and Abner. Well, looks like I'm the only one staying home today. Guess it'll be kind of nice out at the picnic grounds. I'd like to go, too. But I said I was going to clean out that cellar, and by George, I'm going to... Oh, my goodness. Grand Central Station. Now, who's that? Come in.
Hello, Harold.
Well, hello, Florabelle. Come in.
Thank you.
Well, what brought you here on this fine morning? A bus?
Oh, Harold. It's such a nice day. I just thought you and I might go on a little old picnic. Everybody's going.
I know it, Florabelle, and I'd like to go, too, but I promised myself I'd clean out the cellar today.
On such a beautiful day. You're going to be fussing around in that dusty cellar knee-deep in citronella bottles.
I turned those in. No, I just believe when you make up your mind to do something, you should do it.
I do admire you, Harold.
You do?
Yes. Nothing can move you when you've made your mind up, you great big block of granite, you. Just think, we could be strolling arm in arm while the robins are chirping their love songs and all nature is dating and mating.
Dating and mating.
But you'll be down in the cellar doing your job.
I will.
Then we'd go canoeing on the lake.
Mm-hmm.
You'd sing me a love song and play a ukulele.
Uh-huh.
Harold, since you're not going with me, I wonder if you'd sing something for me before I go.
Now?
Yes. So when I'm on the picnic all alone, I'll have your memory while I'm munching my luncheon.
Well, all right.
I'll sit on the piano bench with you. We'll make believe we're in a canoe.
All right. You row and I'll sing. If I can play this. Oh, for just the chance to love you. Would I love you, love you, love you. To take you in my arms has always been my goal. Sure as there's a moon above you, would I love you, love you, love you. With all my heart and soul, with all my heart and soul. You ask me, would I love you if you left me? Eyes that see your eyes that know. Would I love you? What a question. When I'm yearning so, oh, for just the chance to love you. Would I love you, love you, love you. To take you in my arms has always been my goal. Sure as there's a moon above you, would I love you, with all my heart and soul, with all my heart and soul.
That was beautiful.
Thanks.
Well, I'd better be going so you can get down to your cellar.
That's what you think. Come on, Florabelle. We'll munch on that lunch together.
We will return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. A little later on CBS this evening, Gary Crosby will be his father's guest on The Bing Crosby Show. Also on CBS this evening, we'll bring you the Johnny Bratton-Don Williams fight from Detroit. This bout and The Bing Crosby Show will be heard on most of these same CBS stations. And now, back to Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, this was the day Honest Harold made up his mind to clean out the cellar. Being a man of willpower, did he let his friends talk him into postponing the job and going on a picnic? No. And when the lovely Florabelle tried to charm him into taking her on the picnic, did this man of iron give in?
Quiet, don't tell him everything.
So we find Florabelle and Harold just arriving at beautiful Bear Lake.
Isn't the lake pretty, Harold?
Yeah, sure is. As blue as your eyes.
Oh, there's Dr. Yancey and Pete the Marshal.
Oh, brother, I was afraid of that.
Yoo-hoo, Dr. Yancey, Pete.
Florabelle?
Well, I do declare, look who's here.
Well, hello, Harold. And Florabelle.
Hello, boys.
Yeah, hello, boys.
Hey, Harold, I thought you were going to stay home today and clean out the cellar.
Well,
Did you find her down there, boy?
Okay, Pete.
You wouldn't come with us, Harold. I guess we're not as pretty as Florabelle.
You can say that again.
You want me to?
Yeah. Very good, very good. Now, why don't you fellas run along and fish, huh?
Why, hello, Harold.
Well, hello, Mother.
Hey, hi there, Sonny.
Mr. Walker, the talker.
Yeah. You sure came up out of that cellar in a hurry. What's the matter? Get the bends?
Well, hello, Marvin, my boy.
Say, I'm getting hungry. Can we eat now?
Of course, Dr. Yancey. We'll roast the hot dogs right now. Will you light the fire, Harold?
Oh, sure. Anybody got a match?
Harold, why don't you light the fire the way you used to? You know, when you were an old woodsman.
An old woodsman?
Remember? You told me you never used a match. You made a spark by hitting 2 flint rocks together.
Well, yeah, this I gotta see. Go right ahead, Daniel Boone.
Well, I would, but I guess there aren't any flint rocks around here. Too bad.
Here they are, Harold.
My own flesh and blood, too. Well, thanks very much, Marvin.
Well, go ahead, boy. We're watching.
Huh? Well, all right, Pete. Now, just hit these 2 rocks together like this. Maybe they're a little wet. I'll try it again.
Maybe you need a new wick, Harold.
Maybe you better check your fluid, boy.
Smart Alex.
Hey, your face is awful red, Sonny. You must be done on one side.
The things I get myself into. Well, I'll try it once more.
Look, you started the fire.
I did?
Well, I'll be darned.
Why, Harold, you're wonderful. It's really burning.
Yeah, and so is Mr. Walker. This is certainly pretty nice, isn't it, Florabelle? Sitting here on the beach all by ourselves.
Oh, yes.
You sure look cute in your new bathing suit.
You like the color, Harold? Salmon pink?
Yeah. Never saw a salmon that looked like that, though. You like my bathing suit, Florabelle? It's kind of daring, too. Shows my knees.
Yes. Harold, what's that number on the back? 367.
Yeah, that's my locker number at the YMCA.
Well,
should we take a little dip?
Oh, it's so early in the season. That water looks awfully cold.
Cold? That's nonsense. There's nothing to it. The trick is to run in and get wet all over. Now, you watch me. Here I go. Come on, Florabelle.
All right.
Well, maybe I'd better put my toe in first. Ooh. Well, no use rushing the season. Guess it's a little too cold for you.
Well, we can just relax on the sand.
All right. Remember how we used to dig tunnels in the sand, Florabelle? Watch out, I'm going to dig one over your way.
Well, Harold, you're a wonderful digger.
Yeah. You bet. They used to call me the mole of Melrose High. Here I come. Dig, 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 dig. Gotcha. Yeah. I'll let you go till you give me a little kiss.
Well, just one now, you hear?
Well, one at a time.
Hello, you two. Oh, hello, Gloria.
Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Oh, no, I always dig in the sand like this. Well, what's our little switchboard operator doing way out here at Big Bear Lake?
Oh, I always come out here on Saturday.
Oh? You like to swim, Gloria?
No, but I like the lifeguard.
Lifeguard?
Uh-huh. Gee, he's cute. I met him 2 weeks ago when my water wings broke.
Oh?
Today he promised to teach me the Australian crawl.
The what?
Oh, gee, I'd like to crawl to Australia with him.
Gloria?
Well, I'm going down to the bathhouse and put on my bathing suit.
All right, see you later. Hope your lifeguard shows up.
So do I. And, oh, Harold, if you hear me calling for help, don't answer. Bye.
Gloria's a cute little kid, huh? Falling for a lifeguard like that. Imagine.
Yes.
Where were we? Oh, yes, I was just about to steal a little...
Harold, there's that lifeguard coming down the beach. You see him?
Yeah.
My, isn't he attractive, Harold?
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't do anything to me. You care for a root beer drop?
What a wonderful physique. And, oh, look at that tan. Why, he looks like he stepped... He looks like he stepped right off a bottle of Skoal.
Yeah. Wish he'd have stayed on there. Florabelle, let's go back, huh?
Oh, he's looking over here, Harold.
Goody, goody. Why doesn't he go away? Oh, my goodness. Now he's walking on his hands. Beach athlete.
Oh, now, Harold. Oh, look at that. Now he's turning flip-flops.
Somebody ought to throw him a fish. Come on, let's ignore him, Florabelle.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you folks there.
Yeah, I didn't see you folks there.
Hello.
Hi.
My, you're quite an acrobat doing all those tricks and things.
Oh, it wasn't so much.
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
You're right, it wasn't. Lifeguard, we don't want to keep you from your work, you know. Guess you're pretty busy on the beach picking up Dixie cups and things.
Oh, I'm not working now. I'm on my lunch hour.
Glad I'm not drowning.
How about taking a swim? You folks been in the water yet?
Well, I had my toe in. I mean, the water's still a little cold. A little too early in the season for me.
Well, then I guess you won't mind if this young lady and I go swimming.
Huh? Well, it's a little early in the season for her, too.
Oh, well, I don't think it's so early in the season. It's almost May. Before we know it, it'll be June, then July. I better hurry up and get in the water or the summer will be over.
Short summer. Florabelle.
Come on, honey. I'll race you in.
All right. Oh, Harold, will you sit on my quick magazine so it doesn't blow away?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Look at him. Showing off. Mr. America. Bet he looks terrible in clothes. Wish there was some way I could show up that muscle-bound beachcomber. So I bet if I jumped off that high diving tower there, it would impress Florabelle. Looks awfully high. But what the heck? Once I get up there, all I've got to do is fall off. By George, I'll do it. What's this? Oh, that darn magazine is stuck to me. Well, I got it all off but the cover. Sure looks like a high climb up there. Well, here goes. Finally made it. I think I'll open my eyes now and take a look down at the... Yipe! People look like ants down there. The ant with a Panama hat must be Charlie Walker. Better stop looking down. I'm getting dizzy. Better get this over and just work my way out there. Diving board isn't very wide. Better call Florabelle and tell her to watch me jump before I weaken. Zoink. Board shaking. See spots before my eyes. Oh, those are seagulls. Go away, birds. Florabelle. Oop. She and Muscles are getting out of the water. They're walking up the beach the other way. Well, no use diving now. They won't see me. Might as well go back down. I'll just turn around on this diving board. Zoof, I'm slipping. Oh, Geronimo! Oh! What a picnic. Should have stood in the cellar. Oh, hello, little chipmunk. You all alone, too? He's got a lower plate wobble. Little chipmunk, you want to come and sit on this log with me? I'm not even popular with chipmunks. Gosh, I'm hungry, but I'll be darned if I'll go back to that picnic and have everybody laugh at me. Oh, hello, Marvin.
I've been looking all over for you, Harold. Huh? I thought you might be hungry, so I brought you some hot dogs.
Oh, thanks a lot, Marvin.
Gee, Harold, why are you sitting over here all by yourself? Why don't you come back and join the picnic?
Well, it's a long story, my boy. Someday, when you're a little older, I'll explain to you about women.
Okay. I missed you this afternoon, Harold.
You did? Well, little Marvin, we don't need women, do we?
Heck no. What do I need them for?
Well, believe me, Marvin, I'm through with them.
Sure.
I'll take friends I can depend on, like you.
Harold, I better run back and get you some hot coffee.
Yeah, all right, my boy.
Be right back.
Yeah, there's a fine friend. And he's not as fickle as a certain...
Hello, Harold.
Good afternoon, Miss Breckenridge.
Harold, I've been looking all over for you.
You have? What happened to Jungle Jim?
Oh, you mean that lifeguard? Oh, Harold, you're not jealous of him.
Jealous? Of course not.
I could never like a fella like that. He may be big and brawny, but you have a mind.
I got a mind never to speak to you again.
Oh, Harold, that lifeguard was fun, but for steady company, a girl likes a man with a high IQ.
Huh?
And IQ, too.
Well, isn't that cute?
Harold, will you forgive your Florabelle for taking that little dip?
Where'd you take him? Oh, dip.
Harold?
Yeah?
Why don't we kiss and make up?
Kiss? All right. You know, Florabelle, IQ too. Yeah.
You have just heard the Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold. The supporting players tonight included Jane Morgan, Parley Bear, Shirley Mitchell, Cliff Arquette, Stuffy Singer, Peter Leeds, Dave Light, and featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria and Joseph Kearns as old Doc Yak Yak. Norman McDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin.
It was pretty, too, wasn't it?
Honest Harold, created by Harold Perry, was written by Gene Stone, Jack Robinson, and Dick Powell.
Good jokes, fellas.
Tomorrow, Thursday, April 19th, General Douglas MacArthur will address a joint session of Congress, and his address will be carried by most of these same CBS stations. Be listening to CBS when, this Thursday, tomorrow, General MacArthur speaks to Congress at 30 minutes past noon, Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned now for the Bing Crosby Show, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations. Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, where you thrill to suspense on Thursday night, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Do you know the one-word recipe for cheesecake?
Greens, 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 greens. Greens cheesecake. Greens, greens, greens. Greens cheesecake.
Sweet crumbly biscuit, smooth tangy filling. Just add milk and butter, made in 10 minutes and no baking. Greens, the one-word recipe for cheesecake.
Greens cheesecake.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Now hear this. Now hear this.
The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the United States Navy Recruiting Service, presents Now Hear This. Dramatic stories based on the personal experiences of those gallant men and women who embody the great traditions of a great service, the United States Navy.
Now hear this. 2 hands from the 1st and 2nd Division report to the supply officer to handle stores.
Takes a lot of learning to be a sailor. That's why when we grab a new recruit, we tell him this. When someone is teaching you something, listen, learn it, and don't lose it. Exactly 10 years ago, the whole Navy learned a lesson it never forgot. Right now, out in Asia Minor, the whole country is taking a refresher course because too many people have forgotten. Too many can't make up their minds. Is it a war or isn't it a war? To those who might have forgotten, when the bullets are flying, when a green kid spits red blood, it's war. If you happen to be one of those who would rather forget the kicking around we got in the Pacific during the early 40s, or then just find yourself a dance band, a comic book, or go back to sleep. But if you think it might help your future and the future of your kids to remember those dirty days, then stick around. The winter and early summer of 42 saw the Japanese Imperial Army, Air Force, and Navy spreading out like an octopus. And the only thing we had to fight with was a prayer for tomorrow. A prayer that tomorrow would slow down until we could meet it. I'd seen Pearl. I'd seen the Philippines. And in the June of 42, I was leaning on the railing of a next luxury liner, getting up steam to sail out of San Diego, seeing a bunch of Marines group and prepare to board our hotel.
Straighten up those lines. Come on, get on them, Sergeant.
Think they're waiting for a brass band?
Could be, Eddie. Only maybe this is just a dry run. Sort of a rehearsal until the girls come running to kiss the boys goodbye.
Yeah, of course. Marines wouldn't wear those dirty green uniforms if they were going anywhere. The blue and gold when they're traveling.
Okay, line it up. Line it up!
Oh, listen to that big bad man scream at those pretty Marines. That's a good one, huh, Eddie?
I didn't hear you.
I said... Now, what did I say? Anyway, it was a good one.
You guys on leave?
Now, relax, Boats. Trying to enjoy our 4 off. Practically loaded the ship with our bare hands.
Besides, we gotta build up courage so when those big bad Marines come aboard, they won't scare us.
Pinball, you haven't had an original thought since you signed on. If Eddie told you to jump over, you wouldn't even bother to take off your shoes.
Is that so?
Yeah, Pinball, that's so. Shut up, will you? Let me concentrate.
The Navy Brain Trust is about to take the first step in winning the war. Chief Scott at your service, Admiral.
Blow it, Boats. Looking for somebody.
I thought you hated Marines. How come you're so interested in watching them board?
Ready to board. Line it up. Okay, board.
Hey, Eddie, do we bow or something? That's a good one, huh, Eddie?
Yeah.
Maybe now we'll get started.
But with those tin soldiers, don't make me laugh.
Yeah, don't make us laugh.
Say, whose side are you guys on?
Ours. Only I just don't like the Marine Corps.
Yeah? Why?
I got lots of reasons.
Lots?
Then why did you put in for a transfer to this transport? Some guys are saying you didn't have the guts for a fighting ship.
I got a pretty good record, Boats. Don't get under my skin.
Okay. But maybe I think we got plenty to fight without picking on our own.
You fight your way, I'll fight mine. Hey, you! Yeah, Marine, you.
Are you talking to me, sailor?
Yeah, talking to you.
You the sailor's going to show me to my stateroom?
That's supposed to be funny.
Shove off, Eddie. That's an order.
I can handle him, Chief. In the Marine Corps, we use the Lady Marines to frighten this kind.
I understand you guys are going to win the war for us.
You sailors don't seem to be doing so good a job.
Oh, yeah?
Stow it, Pinball.
Oh, well, now, isn't that a perfect name for a sailor? What do they call you?
Eddie.
It figures.
Look, Private.
First class. Private first class.
Boy, these wise Marines.
Look, unless you got something important to say, I'm going off with the rest of my guys.
So shove off.
Suppose I'll be seeing you around the ship?
Yeah. I'll probably be assigned to bring you your breakfast.
Fine, but remember I like my coffee hot.
Coffee? So you ain't old enough to drink coffee.
And make it black. Marines drink it black.
Oh, how brave.
Eddie, you didn't scare him even one little bit.
Oh, that stupid punk kid.
Shut up.
But, Eddie, I just called him a punk kid.
But don't do it again.
You kidding?
Do I look it?
You sure picked on a young one.
Bet he ain't even 19.
Pink cheeks and all, he's 22.
19.
He's my kid brother.
We were on a stripped-down luxury liner. It took us about an hour to count noses, cast off, and set sail for... Well, they didn't tell us exactly where, but at that moment we weren't too interested. Marines, sailors, the deck was loaded for a last look at San Diego. It was going to be a long time before any of us saw the States. Finally, the horizon stopped playing tricks and the last guy left the deck and settled down for a long run. After a couple of rough days, we hit calm water and hot weather. The deck's jammed with guys trying to get a little air.
Oh, you're looking for someone, Marine?
That shadow of yours told me you were goofing it off on deck.
So?
Are you still sore?
Don't you think I've got a right?
Look, Eddie, it was just one of those things that happened.
Some answer.
I had to.
I still ain't satisfied. I read the letter you sent me. I must have read it a dozen times before I believed it.
Eddie, you were at sea. The only way I could get you was by mail.
Well, a little bit impatient, weren't you, Johnny? Could have waited. Could have given me a chance.
It's better the way it was. Eddie, it wasn't easy. Only Look, I didn't plan it. It just happened.
Nuts.
Well, I'm sorry. What else do you want me to say?
Just keep out of my way. I shipped on this cattle boat so I could get a good look at you. So I could see whether it was worth the trouble to break you in half.
Suppose we settle this later, huh? Here comes my buddy.
A Marine. Not a regular sailor, but a seagoing bellhop.
What's eating you, sailor? I'm getting a little bored, so if you're looking for something to do...
Whitey, this is my brother. In fact, he's my whole family.
You got a sailor for a brother?
I ain't having too gay a time myself, so maybe I can fix you up.
Come on, the fight's with me, Eddie.
I look at you stalwart men, I think maybe we could lose this war.
We can hold our own. That is, if you taxi drivers can get us there without getting lost.
Got any idea where we're heading?
No.
Breeze votes for Pearl Harbor.
Hey, you own all those stripes, Sergeant?
I've got medals on my dress blues.
Good conduct?
Come on, this is your ship, Eddie. How about it? Do we put into the Hawaiian Islands?
Not a chance.
Yeah, we're still due for training. Could be Pearl.
And how you guys need training. Pearl's a couple 100 miles southeast. We passed her last night.
What do you think, down under?
Probably. Japs are getting stronger, and you brave Marines might have been picked to defend Australia. But I doubt it. The last I heard, they're on our side.
A regular comic.
Well, I'll see you around, Marines. In case you're worried, the lifeboats are easy to fly.
What's eating him?
Oh, he's been in the Navy a long time.
So what?
He's been engaged to the same girl for 5 years. Put a brother through school. Just couldn't seem to get far enough ahead to get married.
Again, I say, so what?
So 7 months ago, I married her.
Now, I wouldn't say that they acted like they were headed for a picnic. And then again, I wouldn't say that they acted like they were ready to slug it out with as tough an enemy as our country ever faced. Maybe it's because they weren't close enough to have the steam of battle in their veins. Maybe it's because they were saving themselves for a shore leave. The kind of a shore leave they didn't expect.
I got it straight from the bridge, Eddie. We're putting into New Zealand.
Hey, you hear that, Johnny? You're going to sit it out in New Zealand for the duration.
I don't think so. Not with the kind of training we've gone through. So how tough can it be? Well, we started where the commandos left off. That's how they separate the men from the boys.
Well, I feel just like singing Semper Fidelis.
I don't know the tune. How's it go, Eddie?
Oh, you remember Pinball. We're 50,000 Marines and 3 Mexicans fighting it out in some dance hall in Montezuma.
Hey, Johnny, you hear the good word? We're putting into New Zealand.
The war could be over before the Marines got the scuttlebutt.
Now hear this. We arrive in Christchurch at 0700.
Hey, plenty of time to clean up and beat you gyrenes of the dames.
There will be no shore leave.
Please, Captain, say you only mean the heroes.
The Marines will combat load on 3 8-hour ships.
Well, too bad. We'll tell you all about it.
All hand ships company will assist the Marines in combat loading.
Oh, Pinball, now do you see?
Yeah, I see.
Me with $40 to spend, and I got to wet nurse a bunch of Marines. Boy, was that General Sherman right.
This was the first time we had concrete evidence that we were on more than a pleasure cruise. Sure, the scuttlebutt was thick from the minute we lifted anchor in Dago. If you listened to the guys push it around, you'd think we were going to cruise into Tokyo Harbor and kidnap the Emperor. Only this was different. This was the captain. This was top rate. We were going to stay right on baby while she was combat loaded. It was a tough job, but it got done and got done fast, and we sailed out just as nicely as we sailed in. Where were we actually heading? Well, if you listen to the scuttlebutt...
Me? Well, I think they're taking you back to the States. Probably decided we've got a better chance without you chocolate soldiers.
With all these ships? Too much heavy stuff.
Yeah, who asked you? Our boats.
Yeah. What's on your mind, laughing boy?
What's in the wind?
You'll get your orders.
Come on, Chief. What does she look like?
It looks like a rendezvous. Only don't quote me.
Gee, I could have figured that out.
Well, you got a good start. Supposing you figure out the rest.
Now, there's a great guy.
Look, big shot. What boats don't know about the Navy hasn't been written.
The only interest I've got in the Navy is where they're taking the Marines.
About 24 hours later, we got the answer. We picked up a carrier, 5 destroyers, a couple of cruisers, and a sea full of transports. Our objective was Coral Island in the Fiji Islands. The enemy? He was almost 1,000 miles away. But Coral Island was off our port bow, and we were all prettied up for the dress rehearsal.
Folks, has everybody gone nuts?
Now, what's eating you now?
They expect me to drive one of those landing barges in this kind of a sea?
That's your baby being derricked over now.
Yeah, I know. Folks, we'll be running each other down. It's going to be a rat race. You read the orders. Radio silence. Does that mean planes, ships? Does it mean everything?
Everything.
Where we shove off, Eddie? Geez, look at those Marines. Hope they save some bullets for the Jap.
Yeah, we could dump them all in the drink.
Oh, what a day for a rehearsal. I should be in sick bay.
That sea's riding 60 feet high. Folks, I can't even see the island. I won't be able to see 10 feet.
This isn't supposed to be a day at Coney Island.
Now hear this. Board landing vessels, prepare for assault.
Okay, Pinball, let's move, boys.
Come on, you fellows.
I get it, heroes. Come on up, won't you?
Come on.
You know where to go. Hurry it up there. Hurry it up, will you? Okay, Pinball, let's move. Pinball.
What?
Look around you. The whole deal's snafu.
Oh, brother, what a mess.
What's up, Eddie? What's up? Keep your head down, will you? The dress rehearsal.